What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Maddads Gaming. Okay, thanks for joining the weekly retro party with your boy UAG, MOAT, and OTG. Let's get it started.
What up,
You know what I'm
guys?
saying?
What
What's
up,
up?
guys?
How's it
How's
going?
everybody
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
today?
How you
Listen,
doing?
love you
What's
guys.
up?
We are here in the chat today. Had a beautiful week. I love to see you guys. I'm your host, UAG, and we got the crew, OTG,
How's it going?
and Moat. And of course, my brother, Maddads Gaming. How we doing today?
Pretty good, man. You know,
Listen,
I just
I wanted to start the show with the line in the sand. I'm putting a line in the sand. I am not spending no more than $1,000 for anyone up. That's it. That's it. That's final. That's final.
I agree to that. We shouldn't be spending $1,000 in the sand. But if Arcade1up does bring me a Robotron, I will be down to spend that $1,000. But if it's anything else, no. We need a draw line in the sand, and enough is enough. And people buying, we got to speak with our wallets.
Sir, you're a 3/4 skill diva, Arcade1up diva. I don't believe that's possible. You say every time you're not going to buy one of these 1-ups, and then you end up buying them.
The FOMO gets me every time. It's FOMO. I can't help it. You know, sometimes I play my Switch, and I was playing Mario 64 the other day, but I go straight to my cabinets, and it's the FOMO. I've been eyeing this Killer Instinct. I'm about to buy it, but I don't know. I'm holding off. I'm trying to be strong.
Yeah, you know, I don't really, you know, I'm not. I don't.
Sir,
really
you're
play
not supposed
those
to talk
games.
to the end of the show.
Hold on. Forget that.
You
okay?
only get one.
This is my turn.
You get the entry, and you get the outro.
I forgot. Oh, okay.
That's
I
it.
forgot about that. Okay, thanks. Appreciate you.
Darn it! Now,
What's going on with you,
tell
Moat?
What?
What's
for
going on
real?
with you?
For real? You acting like that? For real?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing some other stuff. Hi. Yeah.
I heard you were working for Ad Games, and you also were doing a firmware so you could get into the PCBs of Arcade1up. Are you still doing that?
Well, I mean, I'm only working for At Games a couple of hours a week, so technically, it's not really
Full time
working for the company full time. But you know, I get to do a little bit of something for the company, as far as me getting able to access to new firmwares and whatnot. You know, I can't really speak to that at all.
So, what's coming down the pipeline for
Hold up. Sorry about
for
that.
Ad Games?
My phone.
I told you, Mad Dad, to turn that
My phone.
damn thing on vibrate.
My phone. I tried to do that. Give me a second here. Okay, yeah, it's done.
Are you buying anything today? Are you buying anything today? We have a super chat from our good friend of the channel, Rev. If you haven't seen this show, make sure you put your quarters on the glass every Friday. Man is awesome. He does great work. He says, did Mad Dad get a new prescription for his glasses? Thank you for that, sir.
Hold on. What the heck? What you saying? I did get some new glasses. I mean, what you trying to say? They out there? You know, or are they looking clean? Which one are you trying to say? See, I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this. You know what I mean?
So Mad Dads, I heard that you were going to go to Arby's in a little bit.
Shoot, I already tore that up. Shoot, I was going to have it here for y'all. I was going to share some, but, you know, after that, I just tore this up already. You know, what is it? The chicken? I mean, you know, shoot, I tear it up, man.
So someone mentioned your beanie, that you're looking kind of like RTG.
I've had this forever. I had it before RGT. You can look at my old videos. I've had this on forever. I am not a copycat of RGT. I'm tired of everyone saying that. No, I've been wearing this forever.
Okay.
That's messed up, Richard. I bet my dogs, man. Okay, it was a dog that I was outside, so y'all know what's up. Okay, the dog was outside, came up to my.
Okay.
Whatever,
We're
no.
done. We're done. So
I'm
we
just saying,
wanted
you
to
need
see
to
how
know
long
that.
it would take. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Okay.
Yo, we're done doing this
We're
corny.
back.
We're done doing this corny now. Okay, good.
We're back.
Yeah,
We're
enough of
back.
this.
But there you
Enough
go.
of
But
this.
still,
Enough of this.
stop
Yeah,
talking
enough
about
of
my.
this.
So we're
They
here.
were fed. I.
Chat, appreciate all you guys here. Let's get on to the real thing. Hey, all of y'all. We want to talk. First of all, let's talk about my man OTG. He got the his killer instinct up and running. He's been having a hell of a time with it. P-Dubs did a video last night talking about everybody getting this update. Some of those updates work for a lot of people, but it did not work for my man OTG. He had to get some other stuff worked out. How you liking it so far, and what did they do to fix your shit, bro?
So I got a replacement PCB as what I was, kind of complaining about for a while, and it's getting my PCB, turned it on, and it didn't work. I couldn't update for anything, so I was very upset. I'm like, dude, I just got a new PCB and it doesn't update. So with a little bit of patience and talking with Arcade1up, I ended up talking to it was Maddads. Maddads had contact with Code Mystics, let them know my issue, and they told me it was a unfingerprinted PCB. So talking to them today, I just had to enter some information, and boom, it updated. Didn't have to get it replaced again. It's working. As far as the ticking, I heard it like when before I updated the software, I heard it like once, but I haven't been hearing it. So right now, as of now, it's been working perfect, and I'm happy, dude. I like. All like how mad I was, all that madness is literally went away. Like I'm happy that's working, and that's that, man. So I'm in a good mood, man.
I know you are, because you were tight, and I would have been tight too. Having the system for as long as you did, but didn't have it. But the cool thing about it was you really thought that it was going to be another PCB board swap and whatnot. And the beautiful thing about these new units is that it's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That all they did was, probably did a firmware update. They did some things on the back end in terms of their server and got you in, and now you up and running. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, bro. And I'm happy that you're up and running, and you didn't, it took a while.
Yeah, it took a while, man. It took over a month. But yeah, when I was really mad when that second unit, that second PCB, but then I spoke to How the Bachelor, his PCB was exactly the same. So there was something that didn't happen, but luckily, like because of whatever Code Mystics does on their end, they were able. I'm not sure if it was something on the servers or something like that, but whatever it was, it fixed it. And I was able to update. I was like, thank God, man. But yeah, dude, everything's good, man. It's definitely changed. Like how upset I was, dude. I'm not even worried about it at the moment right now. I don't want to,
because now you have something to play with.
Yeah. So I'm not all upset anymore.
So MOAT, how do you feel? I mean, you had your issues. I don't think you still have your deck protector or whatnot. But I mean, you had your issues with the unit. How's it going so far? Did you do the update? Did you notice any difference?
So I did get the update. You know what I mean? I got the update this morning when I turned my cabinet on. It went seamlessly. I did get a deck protector in the mail, so I got a deck protector. I've got 4 Pac-Man signs now, and I've got a killer instinct. I haven't fought anybody online yet since the updates happened. I don't know if the records have cleared out or anything like that. I didn't check, but the machine's running. There's no problems or anything of that nature that I've noticed. Thankfully, I'm one of the only lucky people that the only issue I had straight from Arcade1up was just a missing deck protector. So thankful for that.
That's awesome. Maddads, I know you had some issues and you were working with Code Mystics on betas and testing and whatnot to make sure they work out through all these kinks. How has it been since you did the update, and what's going on so far?
Well, I noticed that they, like the records are keeping now, so that's a good thing. That's what it was. You would play like, let's say you play like 10 games, and you go back and you look and you see that you have none of your wins counted at all. Now, if you lose, get them L's, and you
So
didn't
you was
win.
getting
You know what I
those.
mean? I'm just saying, if you get the L's and you come back, you be like, okay, it didn't get in my thing.
You don't
But
mind.
I'm just saying,
You don't mind.
yeah. But if you get them dubs and you know what I mean. So I mean, that was that was a really hassle, man. And I was the first. I contacted them big time. I said, hey, this is what's going on. They said, would you like to be, test it out? I was like, okay, yeah. And then we went through, and then after that, like I said, they said the update will come out, and then the update's out now, and it's keeping track. So I'm hoping that everything else is fine that I see. Oh yeah, and the ending is working as well. So if you beat the game, you get the ending right.
I want to say one thing though for you. I want to say I commend you because a lot of people, like Lex, would have went on Twitter or whatever, social media out and would have bashed the company. But you went out to the company and said, listen, this is what's wrong. They put you into the beta and they got it fixed. And it was probably because of you and Killer Chris and those individuals that were proactive in a positive way that got it fixed. So I want to thank you for that. You get more with sugar than you do with vinegar, bro. That's all I got to say. Like, the whole thing with the Spygate. I'm not spectate.
Yeah.
Like, if we would have went in a positive way, we probably could have got that fixed, in another way. Hopefully, that's still something that's getting fixed. But I'm glad that a lot of people that had these units got it up and running. I mean, I personally would have been, really pissed. Like, imagine you got that for your kid or somebody for a birthday gift, and they weren't able to play it for a month or so. It would not have been.
Yeah.
It would not.
For real, I would recommend an upgrade, y'all. If y'all can get it. That 19 is clean.
Yeah.
You're talking about
I
that?
was going to do the 20. I was going to do the 20, but I had that 19. I went ahead and put that in there, but it's still clean, man. I guess that's how it's going to look right there.
It looks good, man.
So we have a guest here. Let me go ahead and pull up.
Yeah, before you do that, real quick, OTG, not OTG, UAG. Worst Jacob wants to know what he really wants to know is when are you getting Hello Fresh?
I see that.
So
also mad disrespectful for not saying hello to everybody. You can't say one hi to two people and not say hello to everyone. I'm offended. But go ahead and do your thing.
I just say hello to everybody.
No, not you. I'm reading the chat. I'm
like, Dad. I did say hi to
No, not you.
I said I am getting the Hello Fresh because I said once I saw what you made today, that made me want to revisit it. I had it before in the past, but I was like, you know what? I don't know. And then you made that, and I was like, I guess I gotta give it another shot. So put me on the list of coming. Now, with that being said, it wouldn't be a weekly retro party without people bombarding our home and coming to visit. So let's go ahead and bring our drunk uncle over to come visit in the house.
Yo, can y'all see me? It's time to make the weekly retro party great again. Can y'all hear me?
What the hell? You got swimming glasses.
What? I can see you. I got the same.
I got you. Oh, that's messed up.
Are those prescriptions?
This shit hurts. It hurts.
I bet it does.
It looks like it's about 3 sizes too small.
It is. It's the Maddads size. It's the right size.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
It's the right size.
I see how it is.
It's the right.
Where you live at again? I forgot.
Come on through, man. There's about 7 inches of snow and 19 degrees on a high, so you ain't coming. Yeah, you ain't coming. You're gonna stop.
Where you live? I get my brother to
Kansas and be like, that's far enough.
What's going on, my man? You've been MIA on our channel, bro. I know you've been doing things, getting busy. You had big tournaments and shit.
Dude,
so, what's up, man?
So 2 things. One, God bless America. I am like a few weeks away from making a huge announcement on what we're going to be doing, which is going to be, I promise you're going to be like, holy shit, this is really, really cool. It's not fully flushed out. Sponsors are behind it. They like it. They like the direction. And I think it'll give opportunities for growth. Shit, I'll cook a meal on the thing if I can get some HelloFresh sponsors too. Right, let's do this. So, but
is that a personal dig? Is that a shot?
No, never, man. Are you kidding me? Business, bro. This is business, man. I respect it. Like anybody out there doing what you got to do, hustle, man. Hustle in the muscle. But that is huge. But I did want to mention, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but did you guys pay attention to the Capcom changes to the license agreements?
I did see that.
Fighter 5?
I saw that. It's ridiculous.
What happened?
So basically, Capcom, and they started with the content creators first. They put a thing where you had to sign up for their thing, kind of like how Nintendo had their ambassadors program back in the day.
Yeah.
Capcom started to do something similar with content creators where you can use their stuff. They won't DMCA you or copyright claim your stuff. It's just you have to transform the footage. You can't freaking, you know what I'm saying? You can't blatantly just stream straight out gameplay and it has to be creative, right? So now what they're doing in the fight scene with like Street Fighter 5 and any Capcom game going forward, the prize pool can't be more than $10,000 total. You have to get a license that you have to renew every year. You know what I mean?
This is for event organizing.
Yeah, event organizing, right? And anybody who freaking, you know what I'm saying? So you can't do like, you know what I'm saying, pots like where if you come to a tournament and you have your pots depending on how many participants you have. No, you have to have a set pot. Like, so if let's say you're doing a $500 tournament, that has to be set from the jump. Doesn't matter if you have 2 people participate or like 200 people participate. You know what I mean? So that sucks because a lot of people that are holding tournaments now are just like, yo, f that. We're not doing that. And they're just like, yo, we're not hosting any Street Fighter 5 or we're not doing Street Fighter 6 because Capcom is.
That's going to bite them in the ass, I think.
Oh, no, definitely. It already is. It already is. You know what I mean? So I guess the bigger concern, I guess, as far as we would go, and I don't know if it's really an issue right now, is like, you know what I'm saying, is like, you know what I'm saying, the tournaments that get ran here now. I don't know, Rev. I don't know how that's affecting your end. You just don't give a, All right, well, yo, whatever it is. Listen, everybody. Shh.
No,
yeah,
so
it's
twofold. So one, the embargo is only on Street Fighter 5, and the licensing and the branding and marketing expectations are for Street Fighter 5 only, which is good.
Right.
And they have some criteria that, to your point, it's a little unreasonable for a grassroots effort tournament organization to be able to do this. So UAG, how this impacts you? Let's say you and OTG go, you know what? We're going to take the laundromat to Street Fighter 6, right? Or Street Fighter 5. And we're going to do a Street Fighter 5, whatever, PlayStation event, right? The reality is that they will tag you and they will come after you. Like MOAT playing Roman Reigns intro in the WWE going in Pakistan. They will tag your ass and tell you, you better get that shit down, cease and desist. You can't use our product.
How do you help bring brand awareness and have growth in that particular game if you stop it from like
I think it's the corporatization of it, right? And so there's 2 angles that I'm sad for. One is the grassroots effort, because to Moat's point, are you okay, Maddads? He looks so surprised. Oh my God. All right. So one of the things is, like, when you look at the grassroots efforts, some of these tournament organizers don't know what the pot is until the day of, because they literally have people coming in and signing up and participating with entry fees that day. And so they're expected to have all this information, as Mike said, weeks and months ahead of time on a form filled out by Capcom and approved by Capcom, when they're like, what is this? So that leads to the similar kind of style that I went through. So when you notice my tournament events, I don't charge any entry fees, right? Mm-hmm. You already bought the cabinet, and that's because then it's sponsored by more corporate sponsors. Does it come with responsibilities and more, people? I always get griped on. People tell me it's more business-like. It feels more business-like, and I get that, but it's also free. And so somebody's got to pay the fucking bill. Last time I checked, right? Like, somebody's got to get paid. So getting the sponsors on there, I think, is going to be the way to go, man. So your laundromat, reality is it's probably going to turn into, the corporate laundromat, right? Like, if you're going to have events,
we're going to have to upgrade the machines now, bro.
For real, man. For real. So, and as Capcom does this, but Capcom, wow. Like you said, why would it be so counterintuitive? And if they take this approach with Street Fighter 6, someone like me now looks at Street Fighter 6 and says, why am I going to bother with the headache?
Why go that way? Now you got to go old school, right? And then the thing is that's like if the big dog does it, then does other people follow suit? Does the SNK do it? Does
Of course.
this, that, you know?
Yeah.
Until Sony buys them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean,
weird
really.
that they can actually do that, though, man. I just don't see how, like, I know it's their property, but like,
how do you stop 50 guys in Houston, Texas? I don't know that you can, right?
yeah.
I don't know that you can stop the IFC Yipes doing a can opener series, right? Like IFC Yipes runs his can opener series. He does that shit low key in his apartment in New York sometimes. I think there is a reality that that's going to happen under the table, but what you're not going to get is the ability to freely spread that content on the internet without them coming after you. So, you know, I don't know, man. Maybe it goes back to old school. Like you got to get the download link to be able to get it, right? Otherwise, they're going to come after you. But it's just disappointing to see Capcom go after the content creators and, more importantly, the grassroots tournament organizers who really set up their company for life with having this kind of loyalty. So this is what happens when Ryu retires, man.
Yeah.
Wide Ryu.
You know what? So
Wide Ryu.
do you think this is just the timing is because they're coming out with that new game and whatnot, and they want everyone to follow suit with, I guess, their rules and whatnot. I just think that it's stupid in the sense of, especially when you have a new title, you want it to get to the masses. And how do you do that? Right. You have people doing free advertisement for you. They're putting out the games, they're showing tutorials, they're showing events or whatnot. And I think that's just counterintuitive. Like you said, like I just don't see the end game unless you just want to, control everything. In a sense, like you don't want bad reviews, you don't want this, you don't want that. It has to go through all the proper channels.
That's part of the reason why I didn't sign up with their content creator program, because you had to be incredibly squeaky clean and incredibly sanitized. And I would have came in there and they would have been like, "Oh yeah, no, the exit's right over there, bro."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I had people tell me I should sign up for that dude because I did a lot of Monster Hunter stuff and whatever else, and I play a lot of Capcom stuff. And I read it and I was just kind of like, yeah,
there's a lot of rules that you got to follow.
Right,
kind of like Nintendo. Nintendo,
and it's not
can't say shit.
No, Nintendo's Nintendo's a little bit more lax. You just can't, what I'm saying? You can't promote like the piracy of their games or playing ROM hacks or whatever else like that. But Capcom, like they want you to be like legit Martha Stewart right after she got out of freaking Club Fed or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not worth it for a free game code. Like legit, I'd rather just spend the money. No, I think so. They're not because what the thing is, like it's like they're prepping everybody for Street Fighter 5. So when Street Fighter 6 comes out, it's already laid out. Everybody's used to it. Sure. And it's just kind of like one of those things where it's just, well, here it is. Bend over, deal with it. Literally,
I think the key is going to be very unique because remember, Sony owns Evo. And so you're talking about corporate partnerships with companies like Sony that they'll have to work with. And I think if there's enough pressure, and I don't know, I'm just, what do I know? But if there's enough pressure from community members out there, like your Maximilian dude communities and out there that say, dude, CEO, Jay Bailey, who runs CEO, Frosty Faustings just took place in Chicago like a month ago, right? Like these major tournament event organizers, if they can band together, Alex Valle, another one, does Wednesday night fights, right? Like if they can band together and say, guys, we're going to actively promote games that will negatively impact you if that's the case, right? Like, hey, if you're telling us that this is crazy and we're not going to be able to play games with you because we have to have a $2,000 minimum prize, you're going to have people who just say, forget this, man. I'm going to go King of Fighters. We're going to be all in the laundromat every single day now.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are already doing that. You know what I mean? A lot of people are already like, well, they can band together and that's cool, whatever. But, like to your point, somebody Champ said that even Nintendo won't allow Smash and Evo because Nintendo doesn't want Sony to make money off of their IP. You know what I mean? That's more of a sticky situation. It's just people were so happy, like, oh, well, Sony owns Evo. And when it happened, I literally said, I was like, dude, that's the worst thing for Evo that could ever happen. Because now there's going to be so much gatekeeping for brands and stuff that want to come in there and play, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like,
you split the community big time. You really do. So I figured you guys would want to chat about that. And then I no disrespect, Maddads, but those glasses I can see the pupil of the pupil inside the pupil of your eye right now.
Hey, these are same prescription. Okay. Yes, I said it like that. Okay.
Bro, I'm
It's the
saying
same,
like I
it's the
think
same
like
for scripts.
those
It
things
looks good. I don't care what you say. Okay.
I think you can see the atoms on the table. Like
No, you cannot. I mean, if I could do that, that'd be fantastic. But I can't see that.
If you can, the old joke is that you could be able to see into the future.
They changed the
and
hats.
maybe
I
give
was
us
gonna
the
change
lotto
shirts,
numbers
but
and shit
I don't
like
have time
that.
to go and do that. So.
there you go. There you go. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you guys. I knew that's a topic that I'm going to talk about on Friday a little bit. I'm going to do some research and try to get into some of that. How many people have ever read the user agreement, right? Like I'm actually going to read the user agreement and do a little research into this and see like what are they doing and why. And so
for the longest time, like the hands were off in terms of being able to stream gaming. No one ever said anything about that because again, it's free advertisement.
Right.
And this is a terrible, I think that's a terrible thing because Capcom being one of the big boys, it's just I think people are gonna follow suit and that's gonna be a terrible thing for gaming.
Well, when you think about it,
Waters, man.
Moat said it too. You have Nintendo who pulled out of Evo. Who owns KI? Microsoft.
Microsoft does.
There's
Yeah.
your Xbox. They're going to say no, thank you to Sony, right?
Yep.
There's no reason. You're going to have independent people who are now going to look at this and say, is this where I really want to spend my time? Is at Evo, or do we go to E3 instead and just do everything at E3, or do we look at smaller events and parse out the different money that we allocate every year for events and then do all the little tournament scenes? Who knows, man? It could really the fundamental shift in this kind of ownership of their IP could really rock. Like I said, I think it will rock the grassroots scene on the tournament organizing, and it will have people running for the hills. They'll say, forget this. Let's do stuff that's easier.
Yeah. The weird thing about it, like if going corporate, Jago said here in the comments, which I didn't think about it, like KI, the fact that Microsoft has KI and, rumors are saying they're working in a Japanese studio making the game right now, but say if it comes out and, Microsoft wants to have it at Evo and Sony owns Evo, so does Sony have control of that? Like they can't have their game at Evo unless it's on PlayStation. I don't know. It makes me wonder stuff like that. What's going to happen?
It's a great question. It's a great hypothetical too. With the consolidations of these IPs under 3 companies is getting crazy.
Well, you got to think like NetherRealm had already pulled out last year because they were going to do their own tournament for Mortal Kombat 11, and now even with this, that's just kind of one of the things where it's just makes them stay even more distant. Essentially they're kind of like killing Evo off in it, and it sucks. So Evo's going to be what? Tekken, Dragon Ball Fighters, Unist. You know what I mean? Like Guilty Gear. Like come on.
Then again, has Evo been hurting because they've 2 years in a row, right? They're missing.
Well, they're choosing though. They're choosing to do that.
Yeah.
That was it got
it's still a big appetite for Evo. It's just that it's one of those things that they're not going to put people in harm's way, and you got political stuff. There's a lot of things that affect that.
And it's oftentimes done in California and the Los Angeles area, and LA is the most redonkulous place to do business right now. So
it'll come back in full effect once, and especially when you come next year, you have Street Fighter 6 out. You're gonna have a Mortal Kombat more than likely. There's going to be games.
King of Fighters your King of Fighters, man. Your One Button Wonder will still be a very hugely popular game. No mistake about it.
I'm just hoping that they don't follow suit, but chances are.
By the way, Kong said he's going to bring that One Button heat all over your ass when I talked to him yesterday.
Oh, we need to play him again.
We ain't never scared. He better. I hope he pre-soaked this shit. Because he got stains. I hope he pre-soaked this shit.
Right. Oh my god, dude! You talk about washing drawers on your laundry mat and shit, man.
Yeah. Washing them skid marks out and shit.
So why is this sock hard? Why is this sock so hard?
Why is this sock so hard?
What's going on this Friday at the Waffle House, bro?
I got problems this Friday. I'm fucked.
Why do you got problems, bro?
I'm fucked, bro. So here's the problem. So my X-Men cab, this one, my game cab, is not hooked up to stream. It's also the only cab that has X-Men Children of the Atom. And I committed to X-Men Children of the Atom. So I'm literally gonna hook up old school ghetto-tastic. The Elgato camera is gonna be hooked up with a gooseneck old school, like first weeks, put your quarters on the glass style.
Oh,
watching
shoot.
Children of the Atom bullshit. So
Yikes.
So
I know,
we
dude,
got
I apologize.
we got $2 for you.
You're welcome.
You know,
You're
for
welcome.
the Rev haircut. Thank you. Thank you. Like, you know, you first of all, the hair is styled. You got a haircut. You look like you slept because you know the bags are not as dark.
Yeah, I don't got like
life
ball
must be
sacks on
good,
my-
bro. Life must be good.
It's life's good, God's great, right? Like, let's go. So I can't complain there, man. I can't complain there. It's let's be real, man. Right now in the world, there's a lot of people doing a lot worse than we are right now. So God bless. We're doing well.
Definitely.
Moat's making some chicken parmesan and shit. We're all eating good. Listen, we got 80 people legitimately looking at HelloFresh right now, and HelloFresh is like, who the is Mike of all trades? Get this guy on a commercial, baby. Telling you.
Listen, y'all know my name. Go in my chat, in my stream, exclamation HelloFresh, and click that link. You know what I mean?
He's so dope, dude.
Even if you try it out for a week, it helps the channel, it helps me, and get your help on.
We'll do it, man. We'll do it here.
He already had the radio voice, right? Now the motherfucker gets sick, and now is extra. I'm about to karate chop.
What do you want me to do?
Radio face. You don't got to worry about it, man. That radio face is twice as good when he's sick too. So
that's all right. That's all right.
All right, Barry. All right, the Barry of the retro gaming. Right
earlier
here.
today, here's Moat's just everybody. I don't know. Hold on. Everybody feel good. Okay. All right, let's play some games, y'all. I was like, damn, man, go to bed.
I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to go to bed. I had to do that stream. I wanted to sleep.
You know what happened? He took off that. Was it Monday? And he was like, "Nah, bro, fuck that. I got to go back into the office."
I love my man. Every time I went back to his stream, because I have it up, I go back and forth. Every time I went back, he was chapsticking up his lips. I was like, "What is he doing?"
Bro,
no one like no ashy lip guy.
Right.
Looking like Ashy Larry. We don't want no Ashy Larry. He said, I keep it moist.
I love it, man. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, man. I love watching you guys. I appreciate it. This week, Children of the Atom, don't sign up because the shit's gonna be janky. Please don't. Oh my god.
So in other words,
we should all just pull out.
Sign up and make sure that he make this man work this Friday. Sign up and make him work.
You assholes. Do not make me. This is gonna be extra hard, dude. So nonetheless, guys, love the stream. We'll talk later. But I figured that Capcom thing, man. I gotta talk about it. So
we will follow up on Friday. So do your research so you can educate us.
No doubt. Hey, and Maddads, hey, I see you, bro. I see you. All right.
Hey man, I didn't even go there with you, but I'm a silent motherfucker. Hey, I'll be in the dark. All you're gonna see is my teeth. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be silent. When I blow up, you see my eyes, right? Then you'll be able to see my eyes. I'm gonna be looking just like that in that damn.
Oh man,
you're gonna be the Ashy Larry in the corner of the laundry mat,
smiling too,
scratching,
looking like the cat in the damn Alice in Wonderland, just sitting there chilling. Shoot.
All right, man. I'll see you guys later,
brother, man. Maddads. You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Nah, that's why. See, man, I do silent stuff. See, I don't try to put it out there where everybody can see it. Okay, I do silent stuff. So when y'all might not see Rev, is what I'm trying to say. Y'all might not see him next week. Okay, if you don't see him next week, then that's just. I'm just saying.
So you might just be sitting
him
in the back of the vehicle while he's driving. All right.
Yo, I don't know.
You have a particular set of skills.
All right.
Is that what you're saying?
I'll have an alibi. Is what I'm trying to say. So
First, I have an alibi.
I mean, you know, you always got that friend that you can always be like, yo, you know, and they just on there perfect. Like, no, we was at the movies. We saw Spider-Man and this happened. You got to always have a friend like that.
Thank you.
You always got to have a friend like that.
The ladies always come to my defense. That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're doing 25 push-ups before the stream. He's like right, like 5 minutes before the stream, he does about 25 push-ups and then a set of pull-ups and shit. So you know. So let's get on to the main topic. I thank everybody for my man coming through and educating us and Moat always being knowledgeable. be able to add to the conversation. So thank you. Sometimes the best conversations are the ones that are not planned, right? With that being said, though, we're going to be talking about the year. Is this Arcade1up's year, or is this the year of the rehash? And, you know, I was inspired by one of my biggest haters. And he told me, he said, listen, fucking 1UP, all they do is rehash shit. And I had to think about it. I'm like, well, you know, he ain't too wrong. He ain't too wrong. And I'm gonna set the table for you. This year we had CES, and what did we get? We got reskin legacy cabinets, but they added additional games to it, two additional games to each unit, and they added Wi-Fi. Then they gave us the Mortal Kombat, which is basically, I mean,
It's a rehash
that
of
one
two
was
games.
more interesting because now we get to have the fighting games online, and everybody got a little hype about that. I did,
Yeah.
and they gave us these more authentic shapes of the cabinets, right? Then we got a renounce of the re-release, I guess you could say, of Killer Instinct Pro Series. I mean, you could get excited about that because it's a different format, but if you're really looking down the line, it's the same thing that we already got, but we got updated shit. We got NBA Jam. I think that's the one, that's the biggest offensive one, because just because of the term of the timing, right? It was the timing. Like, dude, we thought we was getting fucking blitz. I thought we was getting blitz. Everybody thought we was getting blitz. Then they was like, you know what? We all switched and said, maybe it's gonna be, you know, Showtime. We didn't get that shit. We got NBA Jam, but we got another form factor. I mean, does it look like it's the Pro? Yeah, but it's at an affordable price. So let's talk about what we have so far this year. I mean, and again, the year's early. We're only in February. What, March 2nd? How do you feel about what we got already announced this year so far? I'm gonna start with Mad Dad, since, you know, it's like pulling, you know, teeth to have him have a conversation, and I don't want to hear nobody calling me later after the show like I didn't let him speak and nothing like that. So Mad Dads, the floor is yours.
I ain't speaking. That's what
No.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying though, for real. You know, to me, it's different because everybody says, "Oh, they did a rehash. They did a rehash." Yeah, they're doing rehashes, but then they give us like the different things in these. In the rehashes, right? But it's more stuff, and we still complain. So it doesn't matter what they do. Tell you the truth, everybody's still going to complain about it. And you know, like the NBA Jam, I already knew it. I said it in the stream. That's probably going to be NBA Jam, like a new version of that. Which, if you look at the form factor, it is different. It's not the same thing, but yes, the games are the same, but it's still like a different form factor. And it looks to me, but you know, I don't know. The other stuff like Pro Series, yes, you know, I'm going to get that KI Pro, but I wanted to check it. I wanted to get it quicker and have it and play it with everybody else, which is fun to play. And then the online stuff. See, the online stuff is where they got me. That's the only reason why I have those two cabinets back in the back anyway, is because of the online. You know, I'm waiting for Arcade to get their stuff, but like I said, the online is what got me into getting those cabinets right there. So, just saying.
That's what's up. I got to take care of a little work here, so go ahead and y'all do what y'all do while you know,
what you
the
doing?
cat's away, the mouse will play.
Yeah.
The Golden Tee, though, is a good cabinet. Sorry. The Golden Tee, I think it's going to be a really good
Golden
cabinet.
Tee,
I
that's
didn't
the Mortal
even mention
Kombat.
that.
My bad,
I
Mortal
didn't even
Kombat.
mention that.
The Mortal Kombat cabinet and the Golden Tee cabinet. I can't wait for those. I do want to play with everybody in the community. That's what it's all about, man. Just playing with each other and being able to play online like that. It's going to be cool.
What are you
My
talking
bad.
about?
There you
Playing
go.
with each other? What is it, a porno?
Not like that, but you know what I mean? On the game. Online. Okay? Not like that.
Oh, okay.
I know you watched what is it, Chatterbait, but it's okay. This is okay.
Oh man,
Oh,
that's
man.
funny.
Man, I personally don't have a problem with all the rehashes. I mean, because
Yeah.
people come in at different points, you know what I mean, in the cycle. You know, a lot of people might not have gotten the second wave Miss Pac-Man, and now, I mean, or Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, and now they're like, oh, we can get Pac-Man with 14 games and whatever else, and online little boards. You know, that competition for high scores might be something for somebody. For as many times as they're rehashing over Mortal Kombat, this is the first time it's going to be allowed online. You know, like, there are positives that come along with rehashes. Now, what people fail to realize, like, we don't have to buy everything. You know, I understand that there's that want to buy everything, but we don't have to buy everything. You know, you get what you want, be satisfied with it. Okay, you know, you don't have to go out and you bought the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Legacy. That doesn't mean you need to go out and buy the MK 30th anniversary as well. You know, if you do that, that's a choice. You know, nobody can tell you how to spend your own money, but like a rehash, like right now, yes, it's all rehashes, but in the long and short of it, that's literally what it's been the last 18 months. Honestly, I mean, like, Big Blue technically is still a rehash with titles that were on other cabinets just compiled into one area, minus Saturday Night Slam Masters and Muscle Bar doing Echo Fighters and Knights of the Round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, that's all rehash. You know what I mean? Like, Killer Instinct probably is like the most original one that's come out in the last 10 months. Like, just, I'm honestly thinking about it, besides Tron, which those sticks break all the time. You know what I mean? And off the top of my head, what, The Simpsons and X-Men, but those are side scrolling beat 'em ups. Hell, even Turtles are rehash, and some people went out and rebought Turtles. So it's not that, you know what I'm saying, it's not that rehashes are the problem. It's more of, if they're a problem for people, then stop buying them. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
I'm
your
just
wallet's-
gonna have-
Oh, okay.
let me just tell. I want to educate you guys, and not you, the panel, but the audience, in terms of this. We think of this as the 10% club, that we think that we're 100%. We're 10%, right? Grandmas and the grandpas are the real ones that they're trying to pull. Those people that may just buy one cabinet, right? So if you spend buku cash on an IP, right? Don't you think you're going to try to get as much money as you can from that IP? Because you got to pay that bill. You got to pay that bill regardless, whether you sell 1 unit or whether you sell 1 million units. Let me give you some numbers here. NBA Jam made $1.5 billion in 1994 when it came out. You don't think that there's money to be made with bringing out as many NBA Jams as you can? Shit, if I know I'm gonna get that kind of money, I'm gonna do a countercade. I'm gonna do a regular one. I'm gonna do a big one. I'm gonna do a Shaq version. Dude, you're just going to do it because not everybody got that cabinet yet. So if there's still people out there trying to purchase this cabinet, why not do it? And then you add perks to it, like you added the Wi-Fi. You're giving us a 19-inch version. You're doing this. You're doing that.
Everybody does it, man.
And we have to remember that those are those particular titles are the ones that get us the titles that we really want. That gets us the KIs. That get us Marvel versus Capcom 2. That get us, a Street Fighter Alpha, a Time Crisis, a Ridge Racer. These are the things that we will get eventually. But what pays the bills is the Pac-Mans, is the NBA Jams, is the Street Fighters that are the ones that are going to do it. So again, it's your dollar. You the one that, have to go into the wallet. Like, I have perfect. Me and OTG got a friend. And you see him, we're every 2 weeks. Next week, you'll see us on the Three Amigos. He got pissed off with the Mortal Kombat 30th. You know why? Because he bought the Midway Legacy not too long ago. No one told him to open his wallet. I'm just saying, you are the ones that make that decision.
Yo, real quick, can we highlight Kong's comment real fast? Can we talk about how Marvel vs. Capcom is on sale for $7.49 on Steam? Can we also talk about how Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's on sale for $14.99 with all the DLC? Yeah, Kong, go ahead. Go ahead and get that, Kong. Yeah, go ahead and get that because I got them both.
Remember, Kong. Yeah. Remember to get yourself I don't know what do you use to pre-soak your stains, bro. Make sure you get whatever you get, you know, because you come into the laundromat. Because I heard somebody calling you out. Just saying.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing wrong with
It's
Rehash,
ultimate. It's
especially the
ultimate.
directions they're going with all the upgrades, and the cabinets are starting to look more real and all that. And then people come into it at different times. I think I'm a good example. I came into it like when the Legacy Mortal Kombat came out, and if they would have stopped rehashing Mortal Kombat, I would have had to search for the old ones and stuff like that. And like, dude, when I got that Mrs. Pac-Man, that 40th anniversary shoot, I'm like the only one that did a review. There's only a few of us. Like no one really got that. So it's all like I don't know, like I guess everyone got tired of it. I think those cabinets like the Pac-Mans and all those like the budget ones make them the money, dude. It's like what kind of gets me is like, was Big Blue ever in stores? I know Killer
They
Instinct's only
weren't in
online.
Yeah,
stores,
in
but they were in a
couple,
bunch of retailers, but through their online services.
Online only, right? Not like
Yeah.
actually in store. And imagine in store, I think it's the prices. They're too expensive. That if a normal person walked up like $700, nah.
But that's
like,
why they don't sell those ones. They sell
Yeah.
you the peasant versions. They sell you the you know, the
those
middle of the
peasant
pack
versions, I bet make them a lot of money, dude.
They know what they're doing,
Oh.
man. That's what they do. They put their $700 one right here, and then they got the little smaller ones right over here. So they be like, "Oh no, I can't get that one, but I can get this one right
You
here."
know what they do?
Yeah.
Is a perfect example. Is kind of the Apple way. Apple will give you 16 versions of the same phone. Like you, you know, you're gonna get the C. Remember when they had the C? They had the 13, the 13 Pro, the 13 Mini, the 13 Pro XL. You have all those versions because you want to make sure that you hit all markets. They weren't selling any phones in the India market, the Asia market, and they said, okay, they think that it's too expensive. Let's give them the basic model that you can get, and just slap the Apple name on it, and it will sell. And it did. And now that's their number one selling phone. That's crazy. That's crazy. You have to think about your audience and other ways to sell. MOAT, I you know, I seen that you wanted to say something, so go ahead and educate us in terms of that, because I know you have some information.
I have information. No, but no, honestly, it's just one of those things like UAG said, man. Like, yo, like no matter what form it is, no matter what factor it is, you know, your counter cage, your party cage, whatever else, like the bread and butter for this company is literally Pac-Man, you know what I mean? Like freaking Street Fighter, and right now, Mortal Kombat, in all iterations, all forms. So it's just gonna be one of those things where like people are gonna have to keep buying it. Like you don't have to keep buying it. It is not made for us. Like the ones who are sitting here watching YouTube videos or podcasts, listening to us talk about this stuff, it's not for us. It's for the casual audience, you know. Now, whether if you're going to go out and buy a Pac-Man Pro series or whatnot, that's completely up to you. But like UAG said, man, this is how they're making their money, you know. And then while they make their money off the big titles, they can put out the niche titles. For all intents and purposes, Killer Instinct is a niche title. Like that should have never dropped, but we got it, you know. So for all the problems and OTG is good now, and he had to go take the McDonald's and hook up the Wi-Fi and do all this other stuff, and you know what I'm saying, act like he was taking it on a date. Now he's got the other one. Now his Rexer phase went away or whatever else, right? Like at the end of the day, like those niche titles, we get them now because we're supporting the bigger titles, and you don't have to buy them all, you know what I mean? But just, you know, buy what you want. Literally, that's the best thing, you know. Buy what you want.
And another thing, and I said this on a number of streams, and I will say it again till I'm blue in the face. The market will set the price. Remember that the market will set the price. Look at all the people that was yelling and screaming, kicking and screaming about Simpsons cabinets. You can get a cabinet today if you're in the right area for $250, because the market will set the price. Eventually, things, you know, the veterans in this game, they do not buy the cabinets until they're ready to buy the cabinet.
Right.
Suckers like me will buy them day one and be like, damn, I should have waited. So there. Now, I also want to pivot. We're staying in the same topic, but look at last year and look at this year. If you follow their map, they start off the year with the rehashes, and then we come E3. That's when they bring the heat. That's when they bring, this is what we're going to have for our holiday season, because the rehashes are not going to sell during the holiday season. The heat is what's going to sell during the holiday season. So they bring that up on E3. Get the ball rolling for the whatchamacallit, the holiday season, and then you're like, oh man, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for that. Look at what they did. Blah 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 blah. So I'm just saying, the year is early, guys. The years is early. The year is early. Last year they came out with about 65 SKUs. We still got Couchcade. We still got probably different form factors that we never even heard of coming out. We got 2 form factors this year that weren't here last year. And we're probably going to get a racer. We're probably going to get a gun game. We're probably going to get another fighter that's never been out before. We're probably going to, and whatchamacallit, Scott, when everybody got pissed off about the NBA Jam, mentioned that there's going to be another sports title coming out this year.
Oh, yeah.
So we're getting stuff that we never even got before. Just, it's a waiting game. And then there's stuff that, was announced. Like I just did a video today. Fucking Dragon Slayer still not here. And it's still on their website. So I gotta assume that it's coming. John D mentioned that, that he was sourcing these alphanumeric screens that were in somebody's warehouse in the back. I'm just saying. So it's coming. It's coming. Right, Mike? You know the formula. Can we expect titles that we never got before?
There's usually always like 1 or 2, like something that they may have announced before, and then you get something out of nowhere, and you just kind of like, you like the meme, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty much the pattern. It's pretty much the pattern right now. And if anybody pays attention, like all the rehashes and stuff happen, at least here in the US and in the States, they happen during tax season. You know what I mean? Because they know cats are gonna go in there, they're gonna go in their local Walmart or their Best Buy or whatever else, and they're gonna have a wad of money, and it's gonna be burning in their pockets, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I can go get this Mortal Kombat Legacy collection. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be online. I just need to be able to play it, and I can get it in my house, and boom, you know what I mean? And then when E3 season rolls around, that's when you get your 1, 2, or 3 new titles. Last year we got the Randy record leaks of like this whole dossier of a bunch of titles that some of them came to fruition, some of them didn't. And the same thing will just happen this year. So, just be patient, man. Like literally be patient.
I'm looking for those. The pro pinball coming out. You already know that. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I expect to see a pro pinball as well.
Yeah, it's like those pinballs came out of nowhere, right? Like people have been wanting them all year, and now like they came out real quick, and they brought them back to the normal price. I was even eyeballing one. I don't need one, but I'm like,
yeah, man, yeah. It's always that or Bones is always trying to get me to buy an ALP, and I'm like, bro, I don't even play pinball like that, man. Like, speculation, Illuminati VOs, where's it at now? Hold on. Let me give you an image so you can take it and you can go put it on a t-shirt. Hold on.
Hey, I'll do that, dude. Watch it.
No,
Virtual Fighter would be cool.
Yeah.
But
do people really want it though? Like, come on. Like, would you really want a Virtual Fighter cabinet?
It would be very neat.
I mean, our hard
if it's online, maybe
gamers,
Sega cabinet?
hardcore gamers will. But is that a title that will move the needle for the rest of the people?
And that's
what it's about.
It does matter for Arcade1up though, because it's about moving the needle. Y'all need to be needle movers out here in this piece. You know what I mean?
No, but that's what
can only go like so far.
But what you said, just like I said, they got to pay for those licenses that they do have, like Pac-Man. They got NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat. They got to keep doing something with that, which in turn pays for all the other new stuff that they're trying to came out. Just like I bet, like you said, it paid for Killer Instinct, which
But-
most people, you could say, yes, Killer Instinct was a good game, but I talk to most people, they're like, what the heck is that?
Yep.
You know? So it's like, it just
but
depends, but it came out. You see what I'm saying?
But that title, even though it's a niche title, it's still a title that people know the name. They may not know the game so much, but that name still rings a bell. I think there's certain titles that are in that niche, but still does well. Like I think we could see a Tekken before we see a Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, I think
thinking
Tekken makes more sense because they already have a thing with Bandai Namco. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean,
But
but
Sega
if
cabinet, right? That'd be
right. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's be real about it, yo. Like, people are talking about people games. So that's like saying, yo, everybody knows about Primal Rage. Are they making a Primal Rage cabinet? Or a lot of people in the retro scene, they know about Pit Fighter. Are they making a Pit Fighter cabinet? Like, come on, like that logic doesn't apply everywhere.
I think we are our own worst enemies. If you listen to John D, right? He said there's no chance of Pit Fighter coming out. There's no chance that
I know that.
Which Primal Rage is coming out. But
that
yet,
too.
There's always a lot of speculation. He'll tell you when what titles are going to come out, or what titles is going to be hard, or what titles is coming down the road.
Right.
In a sense. So, it's nothing. It's not rocket science. The information is there. It's just when will we get there, right?
I think people are too much I think people are too much of a rush. You know what I mean? To get these cabinets too. Like, yo, never have I ever sat here and I'd have been like 3 years ago. I'd be able to say, yo, I have a Killer Instinct, a Marvel vs. Capcom, and a Street Fighter cabinet just chilling in my game room or my office. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought I would have been like, yo, there's Mortal Kombat and Pac-Man and whatever else. Like, I never thought I'd be able to say that. And it's just like everybody wants everything now, but it's if you get everything now, then what do you have left to look forward to in the future?
And also, it's their whole thing. Like they have to make things last. Like after they get to the last cabinet, what is there left for them? But to be able to sell us the games and everything like that instead of just selling more cabinets. So we're gonna get rehashes, we're gonna get new titles, but we're not gonna get everything at once, guys. That's just the way it is. It doesn't make sense financially, and it doesn't make sense as a business. And ultimately, they're not a nonprofit organization. They need for it to make money, and if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. To quote a gentleman that a wise man that I know, right. So I haven't heard from you, OTG. You're over there, looking like you's about to pull someone over. You're a police officer with the aviators. Talk to us, bro.
What do you want me to talk about?
Well, I mean, what we're talking about. What do you think? If you looked in your crystal ball,
yeah,
right, and you could say, there's only going to be 1, 2, 3 titles tops. What do you think is coming down the pipeline? If you was a betting man,
other than rehashes, dude, I really don't know. I don't know if we'll get that Sega Star Wars that people are just asking for. I haven't heard any hints. I don't know if John D's ever said anything, but I do some reason. I just want to believe we're going to get a Blitz by the end of the year, or at least announced by the end of the year, early next year. I want to just hope. I still have hope for that. But I think this is the year, especially the way we're seeing the XL cabs, the Pro cabs. I think a lot of focus might be on that to get us people excited, and the rehashes are going to be for the normies. Like some of the stuff. There's going to be maybe some peasant versions of of course, Pac-Man and all those other ones that sell. But I can't see anything else big coming. Maybe a shooter. I don't know if we'll get that House of the Dead that people are wanting, or Virtua Cop or anything. I don't know, but those are like more realistic titles I see. Other than that, I can't think. All the other ones are like very niche. I'm like,
okay.
I can't see them.
I think we got to go around the horn. Okay, Maddads, since you said, what do you think? If what cabinet can you see coming out or being announced by the end of the year?
Well, since everybody was hyping up Blitz, I would say that's probably might come out by the end of the year. I'm hoping, because that would be pretty cool. The next one will be House of the Dead, the shooter, because everybody's been asking for that. And let's see what else. Uh, I don't know, man. I you know what I mean. I just kind of wait and see what's going on. I can't tell you, man,
How
because
about for a
there's too many
racer?
games I actually want. You like a racing cab? I mean,
Do you
I
think
don't know,
another one's gonna come out
Daytona or something
besides
like
Ridge
that.
Racer this year?
I don't know. I don't think they might be focused on something else, man. I'm just trying to figure out if they're trying to do these like pro versions and then they're kind of going back, and I don't know what they're going to be doing right now. I'm trying to like I'm trying to dissect it, man. I'm trying to see what's going on with what's happening because just like you said, the prices, nobody want to pay for that. He just kicked me off, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna get we're gonna have to like that's why I'm thinking the focusing on like the rehashes being like the XL and the Pro version. There's gonna have to be another version of that Big Blue somehow with different games, maybe a different look, maybe the same look, but all one
Dude,
piece. There's have to.
1000% we're gonna get a Capcom Legacy cabinet that's gonna be basically half of what is on Big Blue, and other half of other games because they got to entice you enough to get that cabinet, and they want to expand the user base for the fighting games on there. So we're getting another Capcom Legacy.
I don't know. I think if they do Capcom Legacy, it might just be like the original 12 plus add on 2 more games, the same formula they're following with the Midway, same way they're following the formula with Bandai Namco, and they could probably add on what
2
Echo
more games that we
Fighters
didn't
and
get
Echo
before.
Fighters and maybe Knights of the Round or something like that, and then just make it online. If they did that kind of rehash, I'm okay with. You know what I mean? Like that's fine because then you're getting the ability to play certain titles online that you weren't able to before. Playing Final Fight online with somebody might actually be pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So as far as stuff
think
coming out
that's probably a good one, what you just said.
yeah,
Final
like
Fight?
like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's because it's about trying to emulate that arcade feeling, especially during a pandemic and whatever else, where people can't really go out like that. Like, hell, I went out Sunday, and I'm saying, went to the arcade and it was busy and full as hell. You know what I mean? And still people, whatever. But that's a whole other story. I mean, as far as like cabinets coming out this year, realistically speaking, I'm with the driving thing. I honestly think it'll probably be something probably nobody's even thinking about as far as driving. They already put out Ridge Racer, so maybe they announced something like, I would say Cruising USA, but that requires you to work with Nintendo, so you can't do that. You know what I mean? But I think we do get another driving cabinet. I agree with Maddads. I think they do House of the Dead or Time Crisis. Fingers crossed.
You know
that'd
what,
be
dude?
nice.
Honestly, I would have never guessed Ridge Racer as a
Yeah.
as a cabinet that
But
they
it
put
makes
out.
but it makes sense though because it's a Bandai Namco title.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean? You
would've-
have to work. You have to work within the ecosystem of titles that they are already and companies that they're already working with. You know what I
Already
mean?
have publishers, but
Right.
they're pretty, this guy, John Day is good at what he does. He probably has relationships with a lot of other publishers that we're not aware, and I think there's going to be some sleepers in there. Now,
But that's a good thing.
I'm gonna give you 2 cabinets that I think that's going to come out. And again, no insider information. This is just me making the best educated guess. And I think that we are getting another Street Fighter title. I think we're going to get Alpha.
Yeah.
And
I
the
agree with
reason
that.
why I say that is because it's either going to be Alpha or Third Strike. And I think Alpha is the more popular title in terms of us as the retro gaming scene. I think that, in the fighting game community, I think it's Third Strike. But I think in terms of retro gaming, Alpha is more popular in terms of the retro gaming scene. So I think that's going to be one of the titles. Fingers crossed. I really would like to see something that hasn't been rehashed. You're gonna get some older games on there that we already have to fill it up. But I think that's gonna be one of them. And I think and I think we're gonna get a shooting game, and I don't think it's the one. I think it's gonna be one that y'all mentioned, but it's gonna be the Tom Crisis, not House of the Dead. I think House of the Dead is gonna be probably the year after that.
Yeah.
If I was betting, because I just think that with the technology that it has, they've already reached that technology. That's not something that they, it's not a stretch.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. And I think Alpha comes before the Street Fighter 3 series only because it's the progression of the series. You know what I mean? You have to think they start out with Street Fighter 2 and they're up to Turbo, and then you do Alpha, and then you can go from Alpha and go to Third Strike. I think That gives them some wiggle room time. That gives them about 2 years if you go that route. I mean, to put Alpha 1, 2, and 3 on the cabinet, along with maybe some off-brand Street Fighter game or whatever else. Like they could do that. As far as shooters go, no, I genuinely want it to be Time Crisis. I do. You know, House of the Dead would be cool, but it's not my jam. I'm a Time Crisis guy. You know, and I've said this over and over again. So fingers crossed for that. That's just how I feel. Or maybe if they did Area 51 and Maximum Force, maybe if they did that together on the cabinet. You know,
that would be a dope one. That would be a dope one.
Just put more than one on there.
Right.
It's gonna be more than what just happened. Damn,
you got Moat mad,
dude. I know we had our issues, but I don't know. He goes full screen because he's back now. He goes full screen. What happened, bro?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, yo, people out here trying to shut me up and shut me down and all this other stuff, man. That's all right. Yeah, like I said, Time Crisis. Yo, y'all, House of the Dead. Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that. Y'all can deal with motherfucking Point Blank. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that game from Bandai Namco? Yo, that might be the gimmick right there. Point Blank. That shooter from freaking
If they bring out that game, I'm leaving. Game. I'm leaving.
Legit. You know what I mean?
If they bring that out, I'm leaving,
bro. Because we're not getting Star Wars trilogy. You know, I hate to be the guy I'm afraid I've got some bad news, but we're not getting Star Wars trilogy. You're not getting your Cuberts. You're not getting your virtual.
I think that's along the lines of virtual. You know, I'm just saying, Time Crisis. That's along the line of that kind of technology.
Yeah, see, Kong knows Point Blank is a banger. Exactly. Point Blank is great. Don't sit and talk about games y'all don't know about. They'll say, what, because it wasn't in a laundromat UAG, you want to try to throw shade at it because you ain't never experienced it? You know what I mean? Point Blank
I experienced that. I've seen that. But if I had to choose, that's not the one that I'm choosing. If you had your choice of any shooters, is Point Blank being the one that you're gonna put your quarters in?
Am I playing by myself? Yeah, maybe. I like Point Blank, but see, that's the thing. You put me in a corner because if I'm choosing Time Crisis, and then hell, I might choose Lethal Enforcers. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like,
now
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like you're putting me in a corner. If you're asking me, it's Time Crisis, Lethal Enforcers. You know what I'm saying? Point Blank, and then House of the Dead. If you put me in a corner like that, and then maybe round it off by Virtual Cop or Silent Scope. But we know they're not selling Silent Scope because that's a sniper rifle. You know what I mean? But
I mean, well, they could do the same kind of format of what T2 is. They would have to do that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, but that also is scary on its own, you know? Like, just to sit there and have somebody hold a sniper rifle up and then have to zoom in and out, like that's a lot, bro. Like, I don't know.
I'm just happy they're upgrading these PCBs, man. You know what I mean?
Right, and they're slowly increasing the power. You know what I mean? Like that's such a freaking good thing, dude. Like honestly, I just knocked over my lights. You know what I mean? But honestly,
I don't know what he's doing over there.
I hit my microphone and I knocked over my DSLR. You know what I mean?
I can't even change my shirt. I got
Did you fix
it?
You changed your shirt.
I was gonna change the shirt, but I can't because it was too much.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah, like I said, I'm over here knocking stuff over, bro. Like it happens. You know what I mean? It happens.
I'm just saying, like, so. Oh, you know, this is one of your boys' favorite. Killer Arcade loves this one.
Oh yeah, the Carnival.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that game existed until him. Basically, I mean. I don't recall seeing that in the arcades. Did you play that game, bro?
Dude, I never played it, but one of my friends told me about it a long time ago, and he has a lot of memories of this game, and he's the only person I heard talk about it. I had to YouTube it, and then once I saw Killer Arcade Games, Chris over there, like build that 1-up version of it, I had to tell my friend, dude. I think it's like now I see in the background a lot that I watch a lot of arcade stuff, but I never saw it personally. Did you guys see it?
Mo, did you play that game before?
No, I never touched Carnival. Not an arcade anyway. Not an arcade anyway. No.
Is it on something else or no?
If I remember, Carnival was it wasn't a. I want to say it's a PlayStation or 64 game, but I don't remember like ever like touching it like in an arcade ever. Or maybe I'm thinking of Carmageddon. I could be thinking of Carmageddon. Yeah, never touched Carnivore. So
I played Where's Django. I mean, I just don't think that I wouldn't put it up my my front games. Like I've played Silent Scope. I played a bunch of the gun games, but Point Blank doesn't just give me that nostalgia. Like, dude, I remember going to the arcade playing that game. Like,
but it's fun, man. It's dumb fun.
I'm not saying that it's not fun, but there's certain games that you remember when, like, I remember playing House of the Dead. Yo, I don't know what you did, but I think you put your glasses on your camera.
Hold on. It's coming in. It's coming in. Okay.
Let me make sure that let me. Okay, I'm just saying because that I was like, what the fuck happened there, bro?
They have deals with Microsoft too, man. So I mean, they got some titles.
If you say 10-yard fight in this chat, that's a fight.
They might come up with some Halo, man. What about a Halo cabinet? No, I'm just
the Halo cabinet is great. I just don't see them spending $15,000 to make one.
You're right.
Yeah, that's part of the solid. I think
it looks nice, man. There's a local movie theater here. I'm not sure if it still has it, but I saw it there. I was like, dang, I wanted to play it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Retro Ralph showed it recently on one of his streams. Actually the Chasing Nostalgia, he showed it. So 10-yard fight, let's go. I'm gonna legs, bro. I was gonna say something disrespectful, but when I see you on the screen, me and you gonna have issues.
Dude, the 10-yard fight is so cool because you actually feel like you're playing against the computer, even though the rules are way different from football. It was, you got to respect it for its time, and it's so much fun, man. It's hard, but especially if you.
Like I was saying about 10-yard fight. We don't talk about 10-yard fight.
Listen. Only football.
Because of 10-yard fight.
I know about Tecmo Bowl. I know Tecmo Super Bowl, bro. I don't know about no 10-yard fight, fam.
So after he's been on timeout, I'm gonna call him back in, and he's gonna say Tecmo Bowl is the best game ever. That's what he's going to say.
He better even say John Elway's quarterback. He better not come in here with that 10-yard
Troy
fight.
Aikman, anything.
Wait. Troy Aikman on the Genesis was kind of smooth, man.
I remember Troy Aikman.
What Joe Montana, though? Come on, man.
I got both of those.
On the Genesis.
Joe Montana. Yeah, that was exclusive.
So let's see if he learned anything from his timeout.
You guys are all wrong. The best football game is not 10-yard fight, but you know what it is? The 2K games before John Madden took away the licenses.
$20.
NFL 2K5.
That was the best
Dreamcast,
right? No. NFL 2K5 came out on PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah.
2K5.
I remember had
best football game ever created. Legitimately,
we had a little online league. We were having fun when online.
It started there. It started there, Maddads. NFL 2K 1 and 2, and it started there. But the best football game ever made, ESPN NFL 2K5 with Terrell Owens on the cover. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one with him like that?
Yeah, got that on the shelf in there. Best game ever made, bro.
This is for your Tecmo Bowl. If you pick this guy, if you pick this team, right? It's over. It's over if you pick this team.
The 49ers can get away with some problems, dog. Like legit.
Nah.
Yeah, especially on Tecmo Super Bowl, because Tecmo Super Bowl has Steve Young as the backup. Oh yeah, you wrong there. You put Steve Young in, and you have feet. Bro,
there was a rule that in my house, if we playing Super Tecmo Bowl, you cannot fucking pick the fucking Raiders. You can't pick the Raiders.
Man, we used to bang with the Raiders and bang on the Raiders. You got good on Tecmo Bowl by beating on the Raiders. You know what I mean? You let somebody play with Marcus Allen and Tim Brown and Jeff Hospital. You let them play with them cats. Go ahead. So when you get in here, you getting aired out by number 12 because they couldn't say Randall Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? When you in there getting banged on them and Reggie White rushing the line where else, bro? Yeah, it didn't say Randall Cunningham. It said number 12.
What about the one on PlayStation, y'all? What about Game Day? Y'all don't remember that?
Oh, Game Day was great.
Game Day was
great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Game Day was awesome.
I was kind of a snob. I didn't like any of the
games. There you go. Reset.
I felt like the
quarterback
Game Days was
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you,
Game Day was absolutely right.
Game Day was like it brought everything like the new style. It was shit.
It was kind of broken because I remember one of my friends, dude, he was so good. He would just juke with Eddie George. And like on his defense, when you play defense, he knew how to intercept every time.
I'm going to tell you one thing. And I want to see, I'm going to, the panel, I want to hear your opinions on this. Do you feel that if the person was on the cover, that they souped them up extra? Remember the Madden that fucking had Michael Vick on it? Michael Vick, you could push shotgun and let them go after the receivers. You could run a fucking 100-yard fucking touchdown with Michael Vick. Ain't nobody catching that.
You must not know how to play defense because Michael Vick was fast, bro. But you can stop Michael Vick.
No. You could not stop Michael Vick when he was on the cover.
I can tell you exactly what Madden you're talking about. You're talking about Madden 2004. And I remember we had to play that trash because they reset and made ESPN NFL football, and it was buns. So we were stuck playing 04. And Michael Vick was getting busy. Yes, he was on feet. But you can stop Mike Vick. You can definitely stop him. You know what I mean?
I think it was the one that they had fucking Marshall Faulk on that. And if you put him in fucking to line him up as a receiver all day, just have him run straight down to the fucking end zone. He is catching that shit, and that's a touchdown.
That's Madden 03. That's Madden 03. Hey, Chad, y'all see how UAG knows all the cheap tactics, right?
I was a cheater, bro.
So real quick, Chad. Real quick. If you have Amazon Prime, you have access to Prime Gaming. That means you have free games on your Twitch account.
Madden, right?
Hold on, yeah, and Madden. That was literally what I was getting to. Madden 22 is free right now for Origin on PC. So if you were like me and didn't want to spend that money on Madden 22,
Wait,
you can go get Madden 22 for free. Yeah, I just downloaded it right now.
It's also on Game Pass.
Right, but Game Pass you got to pay for it. Whereas, but you can keep it on Origin. So yeah, if you got Twitch, you know what I'm saying, go to Twitch, click on the free games and get it for free. You're welcome. Free Madden game.
Thank you, dude. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that. You know, it's another random thing. It's not free or anything, but the IRK came out with Truxton. Now I had never played it. I think I played it on the Genesis, but I never got into it. Now that it's on IRK, dude, I'm getting into it. I suck, but I made the leaderboards on the second page. I think I was like 15th place or something like that. But I saw Todd Russell on there. If you guys know pinball, you guys know Todd Russell. And my goal was to chase his high score. He wasn't way up there. He probably just played it once and didn't pay attention. He doesn't know that there's a battle between me and him. He has no idea. But I finally beat his score. It was a little over 80,000. It's just, dude, I'm not great at it. Like, I'm not. But I'm just learning it.
That game is legit fucking hard as fuck.
It's hard. But it's fun.
Hard as fuck. Like and then when you get to the certain level, like you would think that you did well, and then you're like, "What? My score is what? My score is what?"
Dude, I
didn't even beat the first level.
Oh yeah, I haven't even beat the first level.
I haven't beat the first level. I got to the halfway point. I'm like this. Ah shit, and I got 70, and I'm like this. I'm good, and I'm like, and then as soon as I hit that 70, it was like everything just said, "Fuck you."
When you see
I'm gonna destroy your life
mini sub bosses or whatever, like they give them right away at you. You're like, oh shit. When you see two of those big ones, I'm like, dude. And then like there's 3 on that one part, and
you over here throwing like 4 bombs, and you're in like the first half of the game, like shit. Like no, bro, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do shit.
I gotta play it a lot more. Like I said, I just barely been playing it for a few days. But I'm enjoying it, dude. That is one of the IRK games that I think I've really, really enjoyed. Even though I liked, I'm not saying
even a hater like Worst Django, had to say, you know what? That's a legit game. That's a legit game. So the haters like Worst Django, he tells me every day. He hits me in my comments, but like, yo, get rid of that shit, bro. I'm like, no, man. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Grind trucks now. He didn't know he was in competition with me. He probably just played the game real quick. I don't know. Probably one time tried it out. And
dude, he's gonna wake up and hear this, and because he listens to us like the next day.
Yeah,
he's gonna wake up and be like this. Oh fuck this! I
he'll see it in the morning. Situation. He won't even look at the thing.
In the morning, he'll be like, and then he ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna be back. You gonna be number 1.
Hey, if anyone, he's on Twitter, right? I try to find him on Twitter. If he is, like write a post, like
he's on Discord. I'm gonna send him a message, and I'm be like this: challenge accepted. That's all he's gonna say. he's gonna now. If you called him a cheater in pinball, he curse you the fuck out, and he'll have a lot of words for you. But
Dude, I
other than
was
that,
actually
he's
trolling
just
him
gonna
this
be he's
week.
gonna be chill, and he's gonna be like this. Challenge accepted, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know who Todd Russell is, he's a YouTuber, follow his channel, a very interesting guy in the arcade scene. He does do pinball, but the thing is, I saw him off an old episode of UAG, and he was accused of cheating, but he wasn't cheating. He just found like some exploit, and he told people, like, you just gotta watch the episode. It's hilarious. It's UAG like long time ago, so you see the old school UAG, and I saw how passionate he was. So I wanted to
he don't play
him.
because he's a real gamer, bro.
Yeah,
and he takes his fucking gaming serious.
Yeah,
you know,
so which is
it's like I know
this.
I know this guy that he's like a scrub, and
yeah,
this guy is a legit scrub, but he found some exploits in fucking playing Fightcade with the keyboard. So now he's a fucking pro, right?
Bruh.
So now he's over here.
Yeah.
Fucking Waz. I hate that dude.
Nothing. I just had rhythm on the keys, dude. Chill out.
Hey, yo.
I wasn't doing exploits or anything. That's
Yo,
it,
UAG,
man.
yo, UAG. Yo, Travis sent the clip that he wants us to play.
Go ahead.
Cleveland loves Tecmo Bowl, so let's start playing. I'm the Raiders. I'm Bo Jackson, and hopefully he'll show up.
This is a fight in my house.
Guys, do we want Cleveland back or don't? Oh, here we go.
There you go.
See, Peter, he's too fast.
You gotta tackle me. It's B. You gotta press B.
I'm pressing B. He's too fast.
Going over here. Going over here now. Never get tired.
Change your guy, Quagmire. Change your guy.
I'm trying. Peter's cheating. You're cheating, Peter.
I'm not cheating. I'm following the rules. I'm just really good.
You're not really good. You just got Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson also played professional baseball.
Shut up, Joe. Everybody knows that.
Kansas City Royals.
Can't stop. Won't stop. Bo. Mike. Go. All. The. Nope. Going back the other way.
What?
This is when you get into a fight. That's disrespectful.
Down the whole time.
Who's Varys? You got to switch off Varys. Get it to Ronnie Lott. Pretty much anyone but Varys.
Oh no, I'm all the way back here now. I'm in my own end zone. What am I doing? Too bad I'm not Bo Jackson. Oh, wait, I am.
Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Quagmire. You're about to tackle me. But then...
Damn it.
Less than a minute.
Shut up, Joe.
He's gonna do it. He might do this.
I don't know. A lot of football still to be played here.
I'm hitting reset.
Don't you dare hit
This
reset.
is
You
when
hit
people get
reset,
punched
you'll
in the
fail
face.
I hate this. Joe, do you want to play?
I like being this guy.
A zig. A zag. A touchdown. Yeah. I won the game. And now I'm going to jump Bo Jackson.
Dude, that's
No,
legit. I swear to God, that's legit. When you used to play, Tecmo Bowl, and that happened, dude, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
From there, dude.
And then when you're good, and you know the person, like this. Okay, so there's when you're good and you take the best player and the person is subpar, that gap widens, and then you're just like you just are doing disrespectful shit,
Bro,
and then you start running without
they're
looking.
playing like
You
what did
start
they pick
running.
Ronnie Lott, bro? Ronnie Lott could have hit him, bro. Ronnie Lott could have hit him, dog.
You start doing
Roddy
shit like
Lott.
Rev, and you start playing without looking at the screen, and you're looking at the other player like, yeah, I'm doing this, and you can't do shit about it.
No, there was one person you could pick that runs just like Joe on the defense, and he will catch up with you.
Right.
Well,
There was one person
but if you don't pick that person
But
fast
yeah, if you don't
enough,
pick him, then you're good.
the game is over. The game is over.
That game
You got
was
people
so
hitting both
cheap,
buttons
dude.
trying to run.
I loved it, but like you know, people that didn't know how to play, you'd be looking at their plays, all right, you know, just the blitz and stuff like that. So it had its unique thing at the time.
OTG.
Yeah.
How's the 49ers on that game? You know them personally. right?
49ers are great, man.
I know
real good on
they're
that
great.
game.
You know them personally. When I
Dude,
wax
I
that
beat
ass,
you, dude.
I wax
You-
that
you know-
ass.
He's gonna
Wait,
do
what?
exactly what
Did I
happened
miss
at the
something?
laundromat, man.
Oh, he
he's,
knows.
He's
Oh,
not
he
gonna
knows.
count the main match and count like the after matches. And Moat Ray knows I have to let
Dude.
him win, so he'll play me. So
Dude,
we have.
how's
to.
King doing? Have you been practicing, King?
Dude,
No,
that was
because
all entertainment. The main
April
thing of
21st.
Laundromat was
April
me
21st.
was fighting
I better
for,
not see
Ralph.
if I even think that you're thinking about her. Like if you have a dream about her, I'm calling you in the middle of the night and waking you up and like, stop dreaming about that bitch. That's my
I
bitch.
don't care about King right now, man.
Yo, Cyclone, you're right. Christian McQuaid was dope on the Chiefs. You're absolutely right.
Yep, he was really good, man. I remember
I guess
like
he hitting the
Howie
weights,
Long.
man?
I used to always pick him on the Raiders, or like who's the other one? I remember really Lawrence Taylor on the Giants. Yeah,
Bro, he was a beast in that game. He
would hurt
was
people get all excited. Hurt
you
somebody.
hike, and he's right
Bro.
back there like
Bro,
next to you.
the best feeling in the world was hitting somebody, and then all you hear is do 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 do. Somebody getting carted out. Oh, it's the greatest. Yo, we need to play Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Man, I need to get that video done tomorrow. I need to get that video done tomorrow.
Come over, you know, and the laundromat, we play all type of games. Just ask where's Django. He knows about virtual tennis. We was playing virtual tennis, and we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that.
Hey, dude.
We're gonna play.
Hey, what about double dribble though, y'all? Come on.
Oh,
You gotta
that
throw
game-
that
We
out.
can play that.
Wait, with the
We can play that.
arcade,
That's
the arcade or the Nintendo version?
No,
though?
Nintendo's.
Oh, you know the virtual.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you used to see? I don't know. I used to. You know how you jump and then go around the corner, like you jump out of bounds and then throw it. That's how you do it.
That was horrible, man.
I beat my brother like that with 1 3-pointer at the end. I had like
Yo,
2
wait, hold on.
seconds.
We should
I was like
check and
this.
see if this. We should check and see if this stuff's on Fightcade, bro. Hold on. 'cause I'm
It's
not-
on there, bro. It's on
Really?
there. And they have virtual NBA. We got to
Was
test
double-
it out, but we also tested.
No,
it
I'm
out.
talking about Tecmo Super Bowl, bro. But
It's
yeah,
on
that's
there.
Super
It's on
Bowl
there.
there.
We played it. That's how we played it.
why we ain't getting no workout in that then? Why you keep playing this dry freaking Mortal Kombat and stuff? No, we supposed to be getting busy,
Dude, because
Damn,
we was doing wars, we was
Barkley?
fighting,
Yeah.
but we
I
gonna
get
change shit up.
my
We gonna change
controller
things
right
up.
here, yo. My controller
Hey,
right here.
we gonna-
Yeah, that was all I
we
need to
gonna-
hear, Phil. What up?
The only thing is you
So
got
we-
to
so
add
we
your own
play-
ROMs for Nintendo games for some reason.
So
I
we'll-
got the whole-
we'll-
I got the whole
we'll-
I got the whole library, baby. I got the
It's
whole
not that
library.
though. It also remember
Yeah.
the way
It's the same
Fight
ROMs.
Games has to be that same exact one.
That's okay because I can send somebody the same ROM I got. That's not a problem. I got a Dropbox, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
so we already got that set up. We'll give you the thing so we can have the same exact ones and we won't have that issue.
Yeah. Y'all
So,
see,
but-
y'all out there holding out. You about to get torched.
We're
okay.
so the games that we're gonna be adding, right? We're gonna get what you call it, virtual tennis 1 and 2. We're gonna play some virtual NBA. We played just the other night. Me and Where's Jago, we played through Turtles in Time. There's gonna be X-Men. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff. We played Simpsons, and the cool thing about it, all this had the replays on it as well. So
that's
we
dope.
probably do something similar to my man what you call it, the put your quarters on glass rev and do a race, something like that, and race it out to the end. But we'll do it with a good title, not like Knights of the Round. We'll do it like with X-Men.
That's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. But yeah,
Knights of the Round. No, I mean, it's not a bad game, but it's not. I mean, if you can have steak, why eat the hamburger?
So let me ask you this, UAG. So since you're wearing that Giants hat, let me ask you something. Y'all played Tecmo Super Bowl, right? Did you sell your soul to the Dallas Cowboys?
I didn't. Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
like the
So this is
Okay.
what happened.
Okay. Just
I
making
was
sure.
getting
Just making
used-
sure.
I was getting used to it, and I played with the Giants, and he waxed me. He waxed
You
me
waxed
with
them
that.
bad.
He didn't wax me
I
bad.
believe. I believe
And
it.
then
I
I
believe
played
Blades
with
of
a team I don't
Steel?
play with.
That's like the best hockey game I played.
But he was the cheating team. He was the cheating team when he.
Who's
when
the
he
cheating?
picked
The Raiders. The Raiders is
The
the cheating
Raiders.
team.
He was the cheating team.
Man.
So then we switched it. He was the team that hasn't won since 1985, the Bears. He was the Bears, and I was the 49ers. And let's just say it was not a good look.
It was the Bears, though. You popping off over that?
Yeah, he's
Dude.
popping off over the Bears.
Wow.
I just picked a team like that just to be fun with them, like to give them a chance.
I'm just so
Right.
he had sweetness. He had sweetness, and he had refrigerator. He should have won. He should have won. If he was all that, he should have won. He should have won. Sweetness was sweetness, baby. Come on.
I think I had like Jim Harbaugh as my quarterback, and I mean, big
you
names was like Mike.
wait a
That's
minute,
what I'm saying.
wait,
That's what I'm saying. When you talking about the Bears, fam.
Mo, when he was like he went for them because he remember he said, "Oh, they got my man this and that. Oh, this is gonna be a good team. I'm gonna wax you." That's the reason why I'm talking about because he deliberately went there and he was like, "Oh, they got this as a quarterback." So don't go there. Don't go
original
there.
Tecmo Bowl with Walter Payton.
Well, yeah, original Tecmo Bowl that's different. Yeah, but Tecmo Super Bowl, yeah, the Bears are.
I went easy on them. Don't listen to UAG. He's getting
He
stuff
went
mixed up.
easy on. Man,
He's like,
please.
hey, dude, I gotta ask y'all with Tecmo Bowl before I forget. I want to answer this, dude. I used to be so much into the season. I used to pay attention to the season when one of your favorite characters, like you did a flea flicker and the other team picked it. You knew they were gonna get hurt. You're ready to reset the game. So you had to play the rest of the game.
Nah, bro. That was one of the games that had a
game.
save though. You could save during the season. You could play a season,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
Like that was ahead of its time.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was like way ahead of its time. Had that battery backup the season. It was great, man.
He paid to
disrespect.
insult me. He paid to insult
Disrespect.
me. And I'm gonna let it ride. But dude, the fact that you said that, oh my God. I'm gonna send you some fucking.
Shoot, he gave me $2.
I'm
$2 more, you can get a 4 for 4, man. Damn.
4 for
No,
4.
I'm gonna send him
noticed.
a fucking Celtics gear because he's a Lakers fan. I'm gonna send him Celtics gear.
Yo, notice he did. Yo, Chad, notice that he didn't deny it though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell no! That I would rather piss. I rather piss. I would buy the piss. Oh wait a minute! I got something for y'all.
UG was asking me if I could pick him up a Cowboys hat. Don't.
Oh my!
Yo,
I was like, dude, I don't like
in a
the
Dak
Cowboys.
Prescott
They do me that
jersey.
favor.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Dak Prescott
guys,
jersey. That's what you rocking out there,
Guys
fam?
in the chat, if you go to the description of this channel, we have a site up, and you can get one of these bad boys.
Put it full screen, man, so Cass can see it.
Let's show that right here, guys. So this is the back of a hoodie. Let me try to get a good shot of that. So you got the logo, right? And then you have our logos on the back, right? And then the front is a zip up. So on the zip up in the front, you have a little logo there as well. So
It's clean. It's clean.
It's clean, buddy. So if you want to support that way, definitely throw that. All the
You got an extra small sizes?
Hey,
we got Maddads
Extra
size.
small size.
hey, UG, I wanted, since you're plugging a shirt, I want to show a shirt that is a prototype of what I may have. I haven't decided. Can you give me the big screen, man? So I can show.
Yeah, give me full screen.
And just to let everybody know, the proceeds to that particular thing will go back to the channel.
All right, this is a prototype, but I'm thinking of making get your own Illuminati shirt. I ended up drawing this right here. The Arcade1up logo may be. This is just a prototype, but I may be coming up with other designs. But right now, this is an Illuminati design. In case you guys want it, I may have. No, I'm not gonna have them.
You're gonna have. I know for a fact. I know a fact that I'm getting one. I know I'm getting one. So I don't know if you're selling them,
for sure.
but you sending me one of them.
I did this myself. But I may make some Amigo shirts. I don't know. I wanted to design some and really put it on, like, not me make them, because this one I made like on a T Republic or something. I don't know what's a good one, but I made.
Well, I mean, Moat is a professional merch guy, so he'll probably tell you the best
really
one. I use Teespring, but what does he use?
I use Stream Elements. I use the merch Stream Elements store because Teespring is cool, like, but it only has like t-shirts and hoodies and masks. That's the only thing that they have. Like Stream Elements, you can do mask, hats, mouse pads, hoodies, all that. And the good thing about it is you can control the price. So if I were to do this right here and type exclamation merch in my chat, I mean, you can go see it out. Like all my t-shirts are $20. You know what I mean? Because it all goes to the channel. Some people in the chat actually already have the merch. It's really high quality. It's good stuff. You know what I mean? And with Teespring, even if you draw your own stuff, like I had Nick draw me the BBC, the Big Black Charizard shirt, right? When I was pushing up Pokemon Sword and Shield. They claim copyright, even though my artist drew it out. So I use Stream Elements. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just easier that way. So that's just me. And yes.
Oh, you know it's coming. Listen, in the laundromat wars, we're gonna have our fashions are gonna be after brands and shit. So I'm king tied up in this bitch. And OTG, what you said you was again?
The Suavitel. I don't know if I want to be that or we already picked Moat. Moat, you don't have a choice. You're Downy.
You're Downy. You're the snow.
You know what? Well, that's okay because I was gonna say, I was literally gonna say that, like,
you're
yo,
a big teddy bear, baby,
bro. Yeah,
you're a big teddy bear. So, and we're trying to figure out if Maddads is gonna be Era or Arrow.
Gain,
like
dude, he's Gain.
Gain? Nah, listen.
Gain.
Oh yeah, well yeah, like gang, like
okay.
What you would say, ladies get a sniff on and don't want to let him go. Just
listen.
I don't know.
Why you gotta call me out, worse Django? Listen, that was on sale. That was on sale, bro, and that's not cool. That's not cool, bro. I thought we was family.
I might have to take that Tide away from you because I could show my camera right now. I could bring out all the Tide bottles. Nothing but Tide.
I actually use Gain.
Nah.
Yeah, but real talk. OTG use Stream Elements and do your merch there. Real talk.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out, man.
Okay.
So OTG's claiming that he uses Tide, but on
he gonna go back to the video again,
I know that for a fact that he told me when he runs out he uses Palmolive dish soap as laundry. He said
so disrespectful.
When I'm running low, and he said if I'm going out to the public thing, he pours it into the Tide bottle so nobody knows.
That's
I'm just saying
that's messed up. That's messed up.
This show, y'all. What's wrong with y'all?
I'm just saying that's what he told me.
UAG, I hate you, man.
That's almost you might as well just say he uses Ajax to wash his clothes at that point. You know what I mean? That dude said Palmolive, fam. Like,
he told me he said soap is soap. I said, bro, I don't think it's the same. He said soap is soap. You told me
making stuff up.
Dude. I don't want to pull out the receipts, but you told me that, bro. I got messages. You got the
receipts, fam. You got the receipts.
I got messages. I'm just saying. He said Bobby is Mr. Clean.
Dude, you see there's so much fun we can have with this shit. He really said Bobby's Mr. Clean. Oh my god.
I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. Bobby is Mr. Clean.
It's bad because I literally just envisioned it. Bobby Vu with a white shirt on and an earring with a mop clean like a mop.
If he doesn't come out for that for Halloween, like a white outfit and that earring, if he doesn't come out for that for Halloween, that's an epic loss. He needs to be that for Halloween.
Wow.
That would move the needle. That's a needle mover right there. That Halloween costume. Listen, Kongs, you got to get that. You got to make that happen, bro. You got to make that happen. I'm just saying,
dude. Speaking of Bobby, did he show those pictures of working on that KI deck?
It looks sexy, right?
I want to get it light already, man.
Bro, I already told him. I was like, yo, so I know what that means. It means I'm next, right? Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Just a one-time job, or
no. He's gonna be coming after people. I think that's why he's flying through the big blue panels, because after all those are done, then you clear out the KIs and whatever else.
He's moving on.
Yeah. So if you haven't got your big blue panel, go get one. Like, hurry up, like real talk, because there'll be bigger and better projects coming. So make sure you get your Bobby Vu panel. If you're a fan of that panel right there, please feel free to upgrade your Killer Instinct deck, because it'll be great. You know what I mean?
And use discount code MOAT20, and you will pay an extra $20. On the unit.
Listen. If that mother Bobby Vu give me some kickback from one of these gimmicks, boy.
No, on a realness, we don't get anything for it. We're just getting it. But we would be lying if we didn't tell you that it's a big difference in terms of the aesthetic, the gameplay, everything. Like, I really think I mean, they already stole Bobby Voo's design for the Mortal Kombat. They might as well steal this deck design as well and give us these options.
Well, technically, the original Mortal Kombat cabinet was actually built like that.
I know, but it looked like it. I mean, it looked
Oh,
like
I know what you mean. It looks like the one
at dude's house.
It looks like the one that
Talking about
Redacted
3-4
has.
size. That's what you're talking about.
But no, he's talking about the control panel. He's talking about the control panel.
Oh.
I think that they really need to give us a one-player control panel as an option for all the fighters. For all the fighters cabinets, give us a one-player control deck. Make it that way because, dude, chances are we're not playing. I mean, give us an option. Maybe I'm not saying that they should automatically come with it because there's people that, I'm just saying.
No, I feel you. I'm actually really. It makes the more and more you see this stuff, and more and more you see like Bobby do his thing, whatever else. The more and more I get more curious about the pro line and just seeing what's included for it. I want to know what that price point is. Literally, I know that's not what we're talking about, but literally, I'm sitting there thinking in my head like, if it's more than $1,000, like at that point, it's just kind of like, do I pay another $1,000 or do I just spend $300 and let Bobby make me a panel? At that point, literally, that's what I'm thinking.
So. This is what I think about when I think of the Pro Series. Is it worth for people that are non-modders? Because a modder, they're good. Like a Maddads don't need to get that shit. He will put himself a 20-inch screen. He's gonna get the controls that he wants in it, and he can do things to it. Whereas, the average Joe like me, that I barely know how to use. I put gas in my car. And I don't know how anything else. The gas go in the car. I ain't changing no oil. I ain't fucking putting no brakes on that bitch. I put the gas. I could change the windshield wipers, and I'm good.
Yeah,
and I'm good. That's for the people like me, or if you got you boy, Bobby the legend, he'll hook you up.
Yeah, you see, the biggest thing for me for those cabinets is the no risers, dude. Because I get a little rough sometimes and it's sliding around. That's the only thing. Other than that, dude, it's like, man, these 3/4 are perfect. Like the sliding is, man. Once you mod it, I'm saying like you have a Bobby Voo, everything you can make it look perfect. But the sliding is like, oh man, that's the reason why the XLs and the Pros look good, man.
It's crazy because when you put the Bobby Voo panel on Big Blue, like it doesn't move like that. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like when I play Killer Instinct, like you can I've never actually really even noticed it move. But then I guess because Killer Instinct's more of a input heavy game, like you actually feel yourself like moving the cabinet, and it's the craziest thing in the world. And it was the first and only time I ever thought, well, dang, I might have to actually use these stupid straps that came in a little bag.
I'll never use that.
No, it ain't never gonna happen. But I had the thought for a minute. There was a moment of weakness.
I gotta ask the chat. Are you guys in the chat? Are you guys the ones that screw in that riser into their cabinet, or you just leave it like that? I leave it like that because if I want to make a move, I want to be able to take that bitch right off the riser and keep it moving.
Bro, who's screwing the? Wait, real talk. People actually put the screws in the riser.
Yeah, I have it on some. I have it only on like 2 of them.
I did it on Turtles Do, and I instantly regretted it. I was like, this is the most dumb thing in the world.
Well, it helps it a little bit from moving. It helps it a little bit, but it still kind of rocks like this, but it doesn't slide as much. I did it with my NBA Jam because I noticed when I get quite a few people on there, like I had 3 people and it was moving like crazy. It was moving like the way UAG's moves, like when he plays Big Blue. So like my other ones, like
that's because UAG's shaking it like, yo, like I need this to work.
Dude, because like there's like if you have a friend that's a casual gamer, they get the stick and they hold it on the top like this, but they
they palm it like dude. Yeah, UAG used to play like that, yo. Until I showed him the video, just giving it the ham-handed, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, what the are you doing?
Yeah. Dude, some people, UAG, Jago played with him last night. If you're ever on Discord with him while he's playing, like, dude,
first of all,
what are you doing?
But you know what you don't hear? This is what you hear when you play OTG. You know why? Because he be running those macros.
Oh, don't be starting shit, dude. Wow. Don't be starting rumors. I never use macros.
All I can say, chat, when you hear me play is this.
Look, come on. You gotta admit, looks just like a fight.
That's pretty, but that looks good too, though.
Dude, no.
Good too, though.
First of all,
That's pretty though. That's pretty.
First of all,
I'm not gonna.
you don't even know what that. You don't even know. You don't.
I mean,
Listen, that's a paperweight now
we're not
for
gonna
you.
act like we ain't holding up fight sticks around here.
That's a paperweight for you now, bro.
Oh, this old heavy one. I'm not gonna do this.
We not lifting pounds of weight around here.
First of all that is paperweight for OTG, okay? Because he use a keyboard and Mo, bring up your whatchamacallit, your Nintendo controller, bro. That's what you play with. You don't be playing no fighting games.
This is the MOAT controller.
Listen,
For
I need to get one in today. I need to get one in today.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead, get your one. Get your one. That's all right. Yo, but UAG, you know this one, don't you? You know this one, don't you, UAG? Yeah, you know this one, don't you?
I don't play that shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh, you know when you get ultra,
shit, right?
Yeah. You know
all that shit?
You know that ultra right there, don't you?
This Saturday, I don't want to hear nothing.
What's going on this Saturday?
But that you getting your sheets, that you've done pre-soak your shit, that you're coming into the laundromat and you getting some business done. You're gonna be playing in the laundromat. I want to hear that. If I don't hear that, I don't hear shit. There you go.
Hold on a second. Hold on, I'll address you right now. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to my change thing right here. Hold on. Let me see. Give me off this. You know what I mean? Hold on. I mean, I got some quarters, chat. You know what I mean? I got quarters for days, chat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess I can't come in this laundromat, huh? Do about 20 loads of laundry and everything else. Yeah, I guess I can't pull up in this laundromat and dominate it. You know, that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So you got your quarters. All right.
I gotta ask, what's up with the quarters? Why do you have, Rexer today, we've been arguing with him all week, me and UAG. He's all like, oh, he wants to hate on 1UP any chance he gets. He goes, oh, but the satisfaction of putting in quarters, he put it inside his. I'm like, dude, I don't care about that.
It's different, bro. Like legit, you miss it. It's weird, bro. Like it's a weird sensation. It automatically takes you back to putting the quarter in the slot and pushing it in, especially on older machines where you had to push it in so it'll register. Yeah, man, dude, like that's something different, bro. I'm
gonna tell you something right now. I do not miss that because half the time, fucking player 1 slot didn't work. Your quarter gets stuck in that bitch. Then you got to go to player 2, and then hopefully maybe you may get your quarter back if the attendant's around. The attendant might look at you like, nah, bro, and then later he steal your quarters because they get stuck in that bitch, and he takes your fucking quarters. Dude. Or somebody gets lucky and it finally fucking registered, and then that fucking bum that ain't had no money over there pressing player 1 fucking finally gets in.
I got lucky. I got lucky a couple of times when you just hit the little thing,
push it, and then some quarters come out. You see like money. 4 or 5. You're stealing my money. That's what you're doing.
Come out.
Hey,
that's all full. That's all full of change. It's all change. Yeah. You know what I mean?
For the true experience, dude, what I used to do, because I used to always get like $5 of quarters at a time, put them in my pocket, but I'd be so much into it, I'd just grab like 2 or 3, and I like, oh shit, put this, and then put them in different. I had quarters all in all my pockets. I couldn't, dude. I don't want to live that again, man. Like pumping quarters.
This message is for you, bro.
Huh?
This message is for you.
I don't see the satisfaction, but maybe I need to buy a real arcade. I'm not going to modify a 1UP with a heavy door on that little piece of cardboard. I'm not. To me, it's fine the way it is, but I just don't see the satisfaction in it. Maybe I got to go back. Maybe.
It's a good feeling, man. It literally is a good feeling. Seriously.
But you see,
both to put it in and losing the quarters, bro.
He laughs because there's no purpose to the coin doors that Arcade1up puts up, us putting lights behind it. But I think it's like a piece of art. I fucking love it. Like I love seeing the damn.
Dude, you can't tell me that the new cabinets with those coin doors don't. You just hit different. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Put those lights on there. That mod from Retro.
You blink and you don't realize that that's not a fucking real coin door.
Yeah. Dude, right here, you see Gibby ordered a coin door for his 1UP from X Gaming. They're kind of expensive, right? But maybe it's cool. I don't know. I just It's not my
I'm
thing.
good. I'm
Maybe
good.
just
I'm
speaking
good
for
with
me.
the fake
Right,
one.
Sarge is
I
right, man. Card swiping isn't as satisfying as coin drops. It's not the same.
It's
Oh
not.
hell
It's not.
no!
No, it's
You
not. Like,
feel,
yo,
Hard, you never know how much you're
bootleg
spending.
when you go to fucking Dave and Buster's,
Dave and Buster's,
you're like
yep.
this. Let me get that card. Let me get that card. Nah, I got my own quarters on my pocket. Fucking you go where you go, and I go. We got to be all fucking connected all day. Like, yo, let me get your card. Nah,
They don't
bitch.
accept quarters anymore, though. And you never
I
know
know
you're
that.
spending like $3 on the game and not even knowing. Like, oh, let me.
That's
let me
how.
wanna
That's
play
what
a game.
you should be
happens.
swiping,
It's like-
bro.
it's
You
like
just swiping
having-
it.
It's
It
like
goes
having
both
the
ways,
fucking
though,
debit card.
man.
You don't realize the money that you done spent until you got home. Like, oh shit.
It goes both
I
ways.
spent
Because I
that.
be my kids be like, "Hey, Dad, can I get the $5?" I'm like, "All right, you go over there." And they be like, "Oh, the coin machine's out." Like it had that little yellow or the orange thing I'm talking about on the side. You be like,
That's
okay, now
because
you
you're
can't
going to the
even play.
fucking laundromat.
I'm just
hate
saying,
it,
you
Go
can't
to the
play. What
real.
you talking
Go
about?
to the
That's
real
tilt.
machine.
That's
Stop
tilt,
going to
bruh.
the laundromat.
You know
What
what?
are you talking about?
You know where you was
So
at.
you've been in
For
the
the full experience.
laundromat a lot. I see. Okay, it's all
Do
right.
any of the guys
No,
have
How many
have
quarters
coin
you put in the
machines?
dryer, man? About 2 of them. You know what I mean? For 10 minutes.
You listen.
You see what I'm saying? I've
Listen,
been there.
when I went back in the day, because when I was younger, we was broke. Sometimes we had to go to the laundromat. I guarantee you, my mom be like, "This is to wash the clothes." I'm like, "Yeah." I try to put the minimum amount of time in that dryer so I can have as many quarters as I can to play that game.
You were stealing like a couple quarters. Oh my god!
And then wait a minute, and then you know that there were certain machines that just lasted longer and got hotter than everybody. Don't
No,
let
you
me
wait.
go into the don't let me
No,
go
you
into the
wait.
laundromat
You
when
can tell.
somebody already used the machine.
No, there you
'Cause it
go.
still
That's
got
what I'm
that heat.
saying. You
You like
put
throw
it
it
in
right into that
box.
machine right afterwards, so you don't need that much time.
Cheapy
Come on,
out,
bro.
Dang, all the
Come on,
ghetto
bro.
fides coming out, man. I'm
Listen.
telling you, I used to do that, John.
Your brother was hood back in the day.
I can
It
tell.
was.
You're the one that did the Dawn soap, man. I would have never thought of that.
Nah,
I
you know you was
did. You're talking-
you told me about the Palmolive.
Nah.
Don't act up. And then he said, if I'm
You're
really
good,
cheap,
man.
I'll use the Ajax soap. I'm like, damn, you know Ajax soap is 90% water. He's like, I don't know. I know.
Hey, if it cleans the dolphins, it'll clean your clothes. Come on, it is good. You know, whatever it cleans the ducks or whatever. Yeah, it's good, man.
It's multi-purposes. I use that to wash my car.
It's safe. It's safe. Hey, you're gonna be good, dude. So, would you ever, if you're into that coin thing, would any of you ever want a coin machine in your arcade, like a little coin machine?
No, I want a condom one though.
No,
I want a
no.
condom one. I want to hand up the
So you can stare at them?
So you get quarters. You want to enjoy putting it in. That's
I
part of the
would tell you what I want to
That's
do with
no
it,
more
but
baby. You want to know more baby?
Listen,
Right.
That's what he wants.
kids is an expensive STD. I guarantee you I won't have
That's his-
another one. I'll tell you that.
There you go. That's his savings right there. He just put it in.
I'll
there
tell
for
you
baby.
that. I'll tell you
Put
that.
one in there right
So,
quick.
so I want the authenticity. I want that condom one, and then right next to it, it also has the cologne. So
Yeah.
I want the authenticity, baby. There you go. That's it. Listen, we about, we almost 2 hours, so we done definitely went overtime. Just want to let you know tomorrow, your boy, me, and Maddads, we got our thing here. We played some fighting games, and it wasn't the best experience. I ain't gonna lie, wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. They definitely did improvements there, but it's gonna be sports night, so we're gonna be playing squash. We're gonna be playing volleyball, but more importantly, there's this game called, and you're gonna laugh at me because the game is the worst name game ever. It's called Bang Bead.
Oh, is
And
that
that
the one
shit
you were
sound-
like, that someone
That
recommended
shit sound
you
like,
in
what
your
the
stream?
fuck is this? Yeah, but it's like a bootleg version of I want to say Windbreakers, but it's not Windbreakers. It's Windjammers.
Windjammers.
So, we'll be playing
Bootleg?
that. It's the bootleg version. Listen,
It was
when you're trying to save money and you don't want to spend that money, right? You got to get the bootleg version of it.
I don't know why you said that.
So
You're
wait a minute. So you're okay playing a bootleg version of Windjammers, but you instantly put SNK and Neo Geo games into the laundromat because it's not Street Fighter.
Listen, that's the truth.
Yo, UAG. It goes back to what we said last week, man. Yo, who hurt you, UAG?
But what I'm telling you
You know
right now,
like, yo,
that
who hurt you?
game,
And how much was that bag? How much was that bag that you're getting?
That game, right? I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, deflect real quick.
That game right now, that would probably be in the freaking laundromat. We were playing laundromat games last week. We was playing nothing but SNK games. That's the games that they had.
Nah, he hated on the Samurai Showdown, but it's all right. I took my what?
Oh, is that why you took Cham
8-0
last
in
week?
them,
When Cham was trying to
I was. No, he wanted to play on Friday night. We wasn't playing that. I wasn't playing at all because this guy broke my controller. I gotta fix it. I gotta swap it.
Just Bang Beads. That's the name of the game. Bang Beads.
Bang Beads. Play it though. It's a good game.
I'm about to YouTube this crap right now.
It's a good game.
Don't worry about this. Watch your thing last week. You see it.
Oh yeah. That's a good point too. Just watch the stream.
So guys, come by tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some giveaways. We're gonna be playing, having fun. We're gonna try to get OTG to buy a $50 gamer mini. You can get in there.
Actually, bro. Hey, yo, OTG, man. Hey, man. Like usually I don't advocate that, bro. But $50 to get that in the door, bro. Like put some sauce on it.
It's $50 right now. At GameStop.
Put the 4.5 sauce on there, dog. Yeah, you good to go, bro. Because you don't even need the 5.0 because 5.0 is only 4-player stuff. Yeah, dog. Legit. Normally I don't put that over and y'all hear me promote at games, but you know what I'm saying? You want to sit like a fat cat, you have a date night, but yeah, girl, we're gonna sit on this couch and yeah, we're gonna play some Pac-Man together.
So wait a minute.
I want you to show me how you swallow these balls.
Right now, bro. You could get that and a portable TV. You could be at the restaurant, you'd be like, wait a minute, babe. I'll be right back. You jump in the car and you right there playing, bro. Put it on what you need to do, OTG, is get a flat screen on the back of the trunk. So when you open the trunk, it just sit like that. And you got the game and you gaming and shit.
Yo,
I'm telling you, bro.
OTG, dude. That's your new short series right now. Yeah. Yo, date nights at Mickey D's, you know what I'm saying, featuring X product. Real talk, pulling up. Yo,
you're probably gonna go to like TGIF or something like that. If she's really suave, you gotta go take it steakhouse. But if you just meeting that bitch, you just, one of those first night, you're gonna take it to TGIF and tell her, you're like, listen, baby, you can get the ultimate iced tea, baby. That's how I feel about you. Get that ultimate.
Hey, but if you really like them, you take them to one of those good spots that no one knows about. Yeah. Like if
the hole in the wall. Listen, the hole in the walls be having the best food.
That's why.
Right. Then just make sure you bring them on a night that I'm just saying because people talk. Make you bring them on one night like, listen.
That boy OTG done brought this girl up in here, boy. I can tell you, like you see the backfield on her right there, boy.
Dude, so one time I was hanging out with this bad chick. She had no interest in me, but I was hanging out with her, and I took her to this spot, dude. That I only hung out with her to get somebody else mad. But anyways, I took her to this badass Japanese spot, dude. Had like was it Robata little like
hibachi grill
and all this stuff. Like it was so good, dude. And I only knew about this because this friend of mine took me there, and he was like, "Dude, you gotta come check out this spot." And he knew all about that stuff, so I took her there. And dude, later on MySpace, I see her taking like some other dude there, and like I was like,
"Oh, this bitch did it!"
Yeah, I didn't even.
That's when you stab a bitch. You're like, listen, bro.
No, bro.
Man. Like, no, you save those spots for the good ones.
The main
right. Or what you do, you know what I'm saying? Yo, tell them like, yo, hey, where we going? Oh, it's a surprise. Make them wear a blindfold to wherever they get. You know what I'm saying? You walk them in the door, take the blindfold off. And then when you walk them out, I gotta put back on. Yeah, we got another surprise. And then you get 5 blocks away. All right, you can take it off again.
You see, back in the day that would work, but now it'd be like Google Maps check. Yeah, you can get away. Oh, they gotta log in and take a picture and they're tagging where they're at. Nah, I don't work no more, man. Or they just
before I leave, I'm gonna give you this one bit of advice, and this is for I guess the three of y'all, because y'all ain't never been to New York City, or if you did, I don't know about it. But if this is what you need to do, this ain't no fancy place, but they got the best motherfucking wings in the world. They're sticky wings, and oh my god, they're like, oh, I don't even. You're gonna go to Dallas BBQs. You go there, and then you're gonna get yourself but you need a thick hoe. Yeah, I said it. She gotta be a thick hoe. And you bring that thick hoe there, and you let her get a Hennessy pina colada, ultimate size. I guarantee you that night is gonna be your night.
This dude, pretty brown eyes, you know.
That girl is going. That's gonna be your night.
Right.
That's gonna be your night. Just remember that Uncle UAG told you this, and then you just be like this. Thank you, Unc.
And was it barbecue spot you said?
Dallas BBQs. Get yourself order sticky wings. Get yourself a Hennessy pina colada. Let her get the Hennessy pina colada. You don't get it because you want to make sure you good. Let her get that shit. You can get yourself a pina colada, but don't get the Hennessy one. Don't get that one.
It'll mess her up.
Don't you don't get that. Let her get that.
This sounds like some real. This sounds some real suspect stuff that I don't know.
No. It's not a roofie drug, but she gonna love you. She gonna love you. She gonna love you better than anyone can.
Dude,
she's gonna give you the little Kim. She's gonna give you the little Kim. Listen,
it is God trick boy.
I'm just telling you, do that. Say thank you, Uncle Nick. Thank you, Uncle.
This dude said she gonna give you the little. She said she gonna give you little Kim. Boy,
it's like a little 24-hour restaurant here.
Like, bro, like this is what you saying right now, bro.
So just remember that when you go there, just do those things. You got thank you. That's it.
Dude, that's like you could do that anywhere though, man. I bet you like over here there's a little Mexican restaurant. You take a girl for a margarita.
I'm just saying when you go.
No, why are margaritas girls' weaknesses? Like legit.
Dude,
margaritas, bro.
Like
don't and if you really want to fill a Fergie, let her get one of those flavor ones. Let her get a peach or a mango, something like that. But I'm just saying, it's first of all, the wings are delicious. I'm not telling you it's not. It ain't Popeye.
Y'all don't know how to do barbecue there.
Dude, it's
bro. So tell me why I had the same thought. OTG,
come on.
OTG, tell me why I had the same thought. I was like, wait, barbecue in New York City. I'm like, wait, what?
Dude,
hold on, bro.
Nah, they got one in there. I was there for about a year.
Nah. Go there. Look. First of all, I want you to look them up. First of all, these wings, I don't know what they feed these wings. These wings got steroids.
Right now, you said Dallas BBQ, right?
You insulted barbecue like the way you say I insult your pizza. Yeah, nah.
Is it on Dallas BBQ Times Square? Is that what we're talking about?
Wait a minute, I'm not telling
you. Is that what
we're
we're talking about right there? We talking about this in Times Square, bro?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. It's a franchise.
Oh yeah. They show the boozy drinks right off the top of the website.
So, but what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you that if you want authenticity, want the authenticity, you're gonna go to where you at.
Here it is, right here. Go ahead. We can do that. Go ahead. We can look at it right now. You know what I mean? Like there it is right here. So
just pull up the meal and pull up sticky wings. I just want you to pull that up. These wings, and first of all, those are the drinks. If you get one of these,
Dallas. So maybe
let's just check one, right? You know what I mean? Where the hell's the menu? Table menu. All right. Well, whatever. There's a PDF. Whatever. Right. All right. There we go. Chicken wings.
I'm telling you, this is not a fancy place. This is not
in Times Square. It's in Times Square, though, bro. Like
it's not a fancy place. This is where you bring. This is where you bring your thoughts at. If you try, listen. You don't bring wifey here. Right. This is the one that you wanna. You just trying to smash.
Oh, there you go. Right there. Those sticky wings. Five pieces for $13.99. 10 of them for $22.99. Bro, they got Hennessy wings.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Listen, UAG. For the same $22.99 I'm about to spend on these sticky wings. You know what I'm saying? Look, I can go to like a local JJ's or something No. Wings for like.
Let me tell you something. If you first of all, I think they sprinkle crack on this shit. Because if you have one of these wings, bro, you're gonna be like this. God damn.
I'm actually looking at this gimmick.
Whatever, it may be good. Hey, I just want to address something in the chat. There's somebody that thinks like me. It's all about Chicago pizza. I'm telling you, UAG.
Okay.
Even just Gino's East or Luminati's.
All right.
All right, y'all.
You already know how to trick him. Don't say that. Don't say that again.
What,
don't
Chicago
ever
pizza?
Fucking say.
Oh, why is he calling it Chicago? You mean deep dish pizza?
So we lost 2 people because they being disrespectful. Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
What? What is it?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
What?
So I'm gonna bring these people back on.
What, Chicago pizza? What'd you say?
guys, I really like I like my family, but sometimes the family gets disrespectful and they gotta be on punishment. We do not talk about that pizza cake. So I'm gonna bring them on. We're gonna say goodnight, and hopefully they've learned their lesson. I love them all, but they can't do that shit. They just can't.
You know how you get to?
Man, there's a
You know how you
Cheetos
get
taste here. Like, I want to go to it, man.
That's
Something about the crust,
you're-
it's like corn
you're-
taste. It's just like, oh.
It's hard.
Okay,
man.
anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. We went overtime and y'all stood for most of
Yeah,
the time,
we
so we
appreciate
definitely
y'all.
appreciate
Deep
that.
dish pizza,
Go pizza.
Fuck y'all. With that being
Deep
said,
dish.
guys,
crusty
love
edges,
you.
all the toppings are thick.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying, yo,
That's
knife
so
and
good.
fork pizza, boys.
Keep gaming.
Yo,
Keep gaming, guys.
F that
I
paper that you want to
appreciate
eat. Thick boy pizza, fat boy pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Grease
Snuggle
down
the
the
bug
arm.
pizza. You know what I'm saying? That pizza that you
Y'all some disrespectful motherfuckers.
bro, I didn't know you could get tight over Chicago pizza. Like that's different.
Chicago pizza.